Theater presents Welcome. Come in. I'm Tammy Grimes. All the world's a stage, Shakespeare tells us. And all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances. And one man in his time plays many parts. Today, the many parts are played by a great actress who was unable to distinguish the theater from life and the future from the past.
Elanora, tell me, what is upsetting you?
It's a feeling I've had all day, Max. I'm deathly afraid.
Well, it doesn't sound like your usual first-night butterfly.
No, it's not. I've always wanted to play Juliet, and tonight I will. I can. It's just that I woke up with this fear today, and it keeps growing.
Is there someone who's threatening you?
No, not that I know of. What I do know is that I feel terribly, terribly frightened.
Our mystery drama, Elanora, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by James Agate Jr. and stars Marion Sellers. I shall return shortly with Act One. I suppose at one time or another we have all fallen in love with a great actor or actress. I can say quite candidly it happens regularly to me ever since I saw my very first play. And over the years, I have idolized many of the loveliest ladies of the theater. But there was one. Elanora was her name. No one had more admirers. Our curtain rises backstage at the Jefferson Theater in Washington a few hours before opening night. The voice you hear is that of Elanora.
Fisk! Fisk! Front and center, where are you?
Here I am, dear. I was just seeing about your cap for the ballroom scene. They've sewn the pearls on all wrong.
Fisk, I don't feel at all well.
I know, dear.
In 3 hours, I'm supposed to get on that stage and be innocent and girlish. What made me think I could play Juliet? 14 years old when I'm 40. I must have been out of my head.
Don't be foolish, Elanora. Now, what is bothering you, really?
I don't know. I really don't know. Oh, send Max to me, will you? Perhaps he can knock some sense into my stupid head.
It's me, darling. Don't tell me I can't come in because I'm coming in anyway.
Oh, Max.
Oh, Elanora, you look simply ravishing. Doesn't she, Fisk? I don't know why you bother putting makeup on tonight. Just go on as you are.
Max, I have makeup on.
Fisk, that costume woman is making such a fuss with me because you told her that the beads on the Juliet cap look like popcorn. Now, go, make peace with her.
Yes, Mr. Orloff.
Now, Elanora, tell me, what is upsetting you, huh?
Max, how did you know?
Oh, how did I know? I feel the vibrations as I walk through the stage door. Now, how many plays have I directed you in, huh? I shouldn't know your moods. Right now, you should be relaxing like a good little Miss Juliet, and what do I find? You look like you're preparing to play St. John and his estate.
That's about the way I feel, Max. I'm frightened to death.
Well, is someone threatening you?
I can't tell. I'm not sure.
Somebody from years ago?
I can't be sure. Oh, I'll get over it. How's the house? Good business?
Oh, how should the house be? Elanora, who has played Candida, Camille, Rosalind, Portia. The house is sold out, of course. Washington is a big theater town.
That's good.
So, there's nothing I can do. Shall I call the police?
No. Just to know you're here, Max, that's enough.
No.
Now tell Fisk I don't want to be disturbed for half an hour. I'm going to sleep.
Now you are talking sense. Just sleep, my angel, and after tonight, I guarantee you we are going to change the title of the play. Bill Shakespeare won't mind. I'm calling it Juliet and Romeo. You should have top billing. Fisk, what's the matter with her? It doesn't seem like first night butterflies.
I don't know what it is, Mr. Orloff, but I have been noticing something all through rehearsals.
Now, Fisk, you have known Elanora longer than any of us, and you know me. I never put my nose into the private lives of my actors, but I'll tell you frankly, why has this beautiful woman never married? Why is there never a man? She must have men friends. How does she keep it all secret?
I can't answer any of those questions because I don't know the answer.
Yes, but you know what I mean. There are certain times a woman needs her own man by her side. There she sits alone in her dressing room. In a few hours, she has to walk on stage and follow the great Juliets. Ellen Terry, Julia Marlowe, Maud Adams. It's not easy. I wish my dear, magnificent Elanora had her man with her at this minute, and nothing would frighten her.
Of course I heard what Max said. The walls backstage are paper thin. 5 years ago, there was such a man for me. How darling of Fisk to pretend she didn't know anything about it. 5 years ago, Berlin, when I was playing Marguerite in Goethe's Faust at the Schauspielhaus. And one night, Fisk came up to me as I was standing in the wings, waiting for the curtain call.
Elanora, that man is here again tonight.
You mean the one who's been sending the red roses?
Yes. This is the third night, and he's come with a dozen more. He asked, could he please see you?
Another dozen? If he keeps it up, there won't be a red rose left in Berlin.
Stand back your curtain.
What will I tell him?
Oh, all right. Tell him I'll see him tomorrow after the performance.
Miss Elanora, your curtain call.
And Fisk, tell him no more roses. If he wants to bring me something red, bring me a tomato plant. At least you can eat them.
Miss Elanora.
Coming! Your name is Misha. Don't you have a surname?
I'd like to ask you the same question. Elanora who?
Oh, well, my last name is so dreadful that I'd have to play nothing but comedy parts. Well, actually, it's done quite often on the stage. But you must have a surname, no?
Well, all of us in my group, we use only first names. It's, our protection.
Oh.
Beautiful lady. I can tell by that. Oh. But I haven't told you enough. But tonight, the first time we meet in your dressing room, well, I cannot tell you all.
Well, you must tell me something. Where in Berlin, in the middle of winter, did you find a tomato plant with 4 whole tomatoes growing on it?
If I tell you, you won't laugh at me.
Oh, how can you think that?
I grow tomatoes.
Oh.
Indoors. It's my only luxury. I keep my apartment heated only to grow tomatoes. And when you told the white-haired lady, your dresser, have him bring me tomatoes, not roses? Well, I knew meeting you was meant to be.
You make such pretty speeches. You must be a playwright.
I write. Yes, but not plays.
Oh, and is that all you're going to tell me? We shall never get to know one another if you're so mysterious.
Well, I write certain editorials in a Neue Tagblatt.
Oh, I must read them.
Yes, I would like you to.
But you don't do dramatic criticism also?
I wish I did. But I couldn't be impartial about your performance. And I have seen Faust 4 times now, and your Marguerite is heartbreaking. But you must know that.
No. You lose sight of the audience when you're lost in the character.
Yes, it's hard to believe. You mean you don't know how your soul reaches out and ennobles them?
Oh, Misha. You must turn the heads of many a young woman.
No, I have no special woman of my own. What I mean is, as an artist, you have such power over people. You should use it more for the good of the many.
If they buy tickets, I'll give them their money's worth. They won't get cheated.
No, I am talking about the ones who cannot afford to buy tickets. To whom every mark is bread or milk or heat or even one fresh egg.
But what can I do for them? I'm not a social worker. I'm an actress.
You can't shake your responsibility to others by saying that. You live in the same world. You must do something. God has given you the talent to reach people, to make them think, understand how beautiful love could be. Oh, so many things, Elanora. You have the power. I only wish you could use it better.
But I only have it, speaking words that somebody else has written.
I will write for you.
A play? Oh, yes, write me a play, Misha. I will be the Florence Nightingale of the soul.
You haven't been listening to anything I said. I write of freedom, of sleep without nightmares, of true happiness, not something to be bought or sold. I'm sorry, I can't say anymore.
Dear Misha, I hardly know you. And you've touched me. You really have.
Tell me, what are you going to do now?
Now? I'll just take off my costume, take off my makeup, and go to my hotel.
Will you spend the rest of the evening with me? I would like you to meet my friends. There are those here in Berlin as dedicated to the cause of everyone's happiness as I am.
Oh, well, Misha, I've never met anyone who wasn't dedicated to that.
But we are doing something to make such a wish come true. Will you come? It's not far from the theater. They're all good people, and you will meet them. Won't you?
Why not? Fisk? Come and help me off with my costume. 5 years ago, in Berlin, Misha. I fell in love with him. Not because he was the leader of a group dedicated to human rights. Not because he grew tomatoes in the wintertime. Or he saw in me powers of persuasion I didn't know I had. Misha had what the poets call the fire within. And it consumed me.
Is everybody here, Otto?
I think so, Misha.
Good. Then let us blow out all the candles except the one on the table here in the middle of the room. I call the meeting of the Secret Society to order. We have been joined this evening by Rudy and Otto, two of our busiest members who have been away from Berlin on group business. I would like to introduce them to a new applicant to the society who has begun her indoctrination 4 weeks ago. Her name is Elanora, and I believe she is capable of making a great contribution to our cause. Elanora, will you approach the table, please, and speak to us?
Friends, although my profession is that of an actress, I wish with all my heart to play a role for the betterment of everyone on a far larger stage than the theater. I have been privileged to attend all the indoctrination meetings for the past 4 weeks, and Misha, can I say it now?
Speak. Go ahead.
I know I have not yet proven myself, but nevertheless I would give everything I have for you in the society to consider me for actual membership. I would like no longer to be a painted face, but a real face. I do not ask or wish to be a general or even a captain, but only a good soldier, and I shall be proud to do whatever I am ordered.
And so, Elanora, the supreme actress, in love with an idealistic firebrand, offers herself to a cause that will change her life far more drastically than any part she may assume in any drama. These are the crossroad corners of existence, and the road one follows may offer no turning back, as we shall see when I return shortly with Act 2. Elanora sits in a dressing room a few hours before the curtain is to rise, on a long-awaited appearance as Juliet in Shakespeare's love tragedy. Something has frightened her to such an extent that her past rises up, and in a half-sleep she remembers Berlin 5 years ago, and Misha, the only love of her life.
Elanora, wake up, dear. You asked me to wake you in half an hour.
Oh, yes. How long till curtain time?
No, you have another 2.5 hours.
I haven't really been asleep. I heard you and Max talking about why I'd never married. And I was thinking about him, Misha, you know.
How could I forget?
When we were in Berlin. Oh, Fisk, how could you have let me do such a stupid thing?
Oh, my dear child. At first, I didn't know what your friends in that group were up to. Second, you were extremely secretive. And third, you were in love.
Yes, I was. Let me rest just one more half hour, will you?
A good idea. But try to really rest. That means no thinking about the past. What's done is done. You were childish and rash. Now close your eyes.
Fisk was right. She knows. When I look back to the blind fool I was, I loved Misha, and I played the society's savior, following Misha's direction. A play within a play. I gave my promise of allegiance, and then Misha called on the others to speak.
Rudy? Welcome, Elanora. I am Rudy. Science is my profession, specifically a destructive science.
Otto, please.
I am Otto. I'm a banker. Probably the oldest member of the society. So far, we have only one woman member, and I'm so happy to welcome a second.
Otto, you haven't said what you do for the society.
Oh, yes. The new order of mankind cannot grow out of a minefield or a battlefield or an earth scorched by radioactivity. The new mankind can exist only by means of equal distribution of wealth. And in such matters, I am an expert.
Thank you, Otto. Elanora, this is Helga, who, up to now, has been the only woman member of this society.
How do you do, Elanora?
How do you do, Helga?
Elanora, I now ask you to face the wall. Thank you. Friends, comrades, I ask for a show of hands. For those of you who believe that Elanora has a right to join us and become a soldier for the society. Thank you. Thank you. Now may I see the hands raised against? Thank you. Elanora, the vote for membership has been unanimous. Will all members now repeat our oath after me? I am one part of the whole.
I am one part of the whole.
Elanora, repeat it and you may join in with the others.
I am one part of the whole.
The identity of each of those in the society shall be forever secret.
The identity of each of those in the society shall be forever secret.
The punishment for betrayal is death. The warning of death, a black cross.
That black cross, which one day would play such a pivotal role in my existence, on the day of the oath meant nothing more than a fanciful piece of theater. What a child I was, and how quickly I aged and grew up. It was our last performance of Faust in Berlin. Not a seat in the theater empty. And the play was almost over, and I was saying Marguerite's speech to Faust. My mother have I put to death. I drowned the baby born to thee. Was it not given to thee and me? Thee, too. A bomb went off in the center box, killing the minister of state and 2 visiting ministers from other countries. I'll never forget the sound of the screams in the theater or the total horror of knowing who set the bomb.
Ring down the curtain, ring down the curtain. Everybody on stage, please, the cast and crew. Please Is there somebody on stage?
Are you all right? Is everybody all right? Sister, where are you?
I'm here, my dear. Are you all right?
Yes, I think we are. Was anybody hit by anything flying out from that explosion?
The whole company's here.
Explosion? Is that what that was? What happened?
Oh, bomb went off in the center box, and then pieces fell down in the orchestra below. I don't know how many people were hurt.
Oh, how dreadful. Who would do such a thing in a crowded theater? Madmen. Are you sure it was a bomb, Elanora? How do you know?
I was on stage. I had my eyes up, you know, the prayer scene, and then suddenly... Hold on to me.
I'll bring you to the dressing room.
Has anyone seen Max?
Isn't Max here?
Max! Oh, Max, where are you?
He wasn't backstage. He was out in front for the last performance.
Always stands at the rear of the orchestra. Oh, no. Oh, he was standing under the first-tier box when the bomb went off.
She has fainted. Elanora, please, dear. Oh, I've got her. Paul, go out front. See if you can find Max. Hurry, please. Yes. What is it?
Is this Miss Eleanor's dressing room?
Yes, but you can't see her now. She's lying down.
Yes, well, it is important that I see her.
Well, I'm sorry. I tell you, she won't see anyone. Are you from the press?
Who is it, Fisk?
It's nothing, my dear. Now go back inside and lie down.
Eleanora, it's Otto. I must see you.
Oh, dear. Oh, Otto. It's all right, Fisk. You can let him in the door.
Are you sure?
Yes, I feel better now. Let the gentleman in.
Eleanora, I have to talk to you.
Yes? What is it?
If we could talk privately, if this lady wouldn't mind.
It's all right, Fisk. Wait outside, would you? I'll call you as soon as he's gone.
Well, it's against my better judgment. You shouldn't be talking to anyone now.
I'll be all right. What is it, Otto?
I have a message from him.
It was the society that did it, wasn't it?
Yes.
Otto Kegler, the big banker. Aren't you afraid to be seen in the Schauspiel house? They might connect you with it. The police must be searching everyone.
No. No one would dare ask Otto Kegler if he knew anything about the bomb. I come to the theater often. I always go to closing performances. It's well known in Berlin. Besides, I was nowhere near when it happened.
Will you go, please, now, Otto?
No, there will be a meeting on Friday in the usual place at the usual time. He told me to tell you.
Thank you. Oh, Fisk, please show the gentleman to the backstage stairs, will you?
Oh, no, please don't bother. I know the way. Thank you.
A distinguished-looking man.
He's a banker.
My dear, I want you to sit down.
No, I feel better. Is everyone still in the theater?
All our people are backstage. Now, please, sit down, dear.
No, I don't want to. Imagine fainting like that. Why did... Oh, Max. Max, is Max all right?
No, my dear, he is not all right.
What?
Pieces from the explosion fell on him. Oh. They dug him out and took him to the hospital.
Where are my clothes, Fisk? What did you do with my clothes?
I hung them up. I always hang them up. Now, what are you doing?
Getting dressed as fast as I can, and I'm going to the hospital. Find out where Max is and have the stage doorman call me a taxi. I'm looking for Max Paprikash. He's the director of the play at the Schauspiel house where the accident happened tonight.
Everyone who is injured was taken to the emergency. It's down to Holland, make a right turn at the end.
Oh, thank you. Come along with me, Fisk.
Well, Elanora, darling. Oh, Fisk, what are you doing at the hospital?
Oh, Max, are you all right? Look, Max is walking.
Of course I'm walking. They carried me in here like the dying Camille.
Are you really all right?
Oh, Fisk, I'm ashamed to say, not a scratch, not a bruise.
Oh.
I tripped and fell down. They thought I was injured. Come, let's go back to my hotel.
They struck the set. We had a week's rest. I did some shopping, sightseeing, and I tried to keep away from the reporters. By Friday, still nobody had been arrested for the crime. I had no intention of going to that meeting, but I couldn't help myself, and I went.
I'm glad you're lighting your candle, Elanora.
Hello, Misha.
Darling, I know it must have been difficult for you, but you can understand why we couldn't tell you in advance. Without wishing to, you might just have said something.
I was hoping that when I came here tonight, you would say...
What would I say, Elanora?
That you knew nothing about the bomb. That it was a mistake, an accident. That the society didn't set it off. That's what I was hoping of. Fooling myself.
My darling, it was you who made it possible. You knew the ministers of state would be at the last performance. You told us which box.
Oh.
You performed well for the cause. Didn't she, Otto?
Well, it isn't always pleasant to see, but we are like doctors. We must cut to remove the infection.
It was I, then, wasn't it? Yes, it was. I told you they'd be there. Which box they'd be sitting in. Oh, how could I?
What is the matter with her?
Helga, go away.
Are you joking? You want me to go and her to stay? What has happened to you, Misha?
You're just making things worse, Helga. You don't understand. She's very emotional at heart and cannot yet accept the casualties of our war.
So much blood on my hands.
She disgusts me. What is she playing now, Lady Macbeth?
Helga, stop there.
I don't belong here. Not only 3 ministers killed, but those in the audience underneath that box. What did they do to the cause? They bought tickets to see a play by Goethe. How many injured, maimed, even dead?
There are always those who must suffer for the greater good of all. Now, Rudy tried to minimize the explosive effect. He really did. It could have been much worse.
Will everyone please blow out his candle? For the sake of our safety, I will also extinguish the one on the table. And we will talk briefly in the dark. Gather closer, everyone, please. Otto, Rudy, Elanora, Helga, Werner, Hans. I don't wish to prolong this meeting. The police are putting on more men every day. It is best you go home until you read my code signal for the next meeting in my column in the Neue Tagblatt. Elanora, may I see you after this meeting? Elanora? Has anyone seen Elanora?
I had moved back in the dark and was out the door before anyone could see me. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday went by. I heard that some of the society had been taken in for questioning. I still loved Misha, but I could not bring myself to see him again. I thought to myself, what a fool you are, Elanora, to have given your heart to a murderer.
The story of Elanora has its parallels in many of the events we read about in our own papers. Those who take the law into their own hands, who mete out retribution always with the promise of a better world. Innocent bystanders who unthinkingly join in, even like this actress, and become caught up in a world of terror. I shall return shortly with Act 3. There comes a point at which love loses its luster. And if horror is associated with a loved one, and affection tainted with ugliness, one feels trapped. Elanora, resting in a dressing room in the Washington Theater before the opening of Romeo and Juliet, remembers those final moments of the depth of her love affair 5 years ago in Berlin.
The next stop was to be Rome. The actors, stage managers, and all those who made the dream we call theater a reality were at the Bahnhof, waiting to board the Rome Express. And on the platform, taking charge, was Max, our dear Max, director, mother, and father to us all.
Well, I hope all my chickens have their own luggage. I must go now to the baggage car and make sure our trunks and costumes are there. Bon voyage And those of you who are brushing up on parts you haven't played in a long time, please be completely brushed up by the time we arrive in Rome, yes? I beg your pardon, young man.
Could you tell me where I could find Elanora?
Elanora, there's someone here to see you. Now, remember, everyone, when the train signal blows, please get on board. I don't wish to arrive in Rome without a Faust, a Marguerite, or a Mephistopheles.
Hello, Misha.
Elanora, where have you been?
I've been busy.
Too busy to see me?
Well, there were a lot of things I wanted to do in Berlin before leaving. I had people to see.
Yes, and I wasn't one of them.
I was afraid. You said the police...
I don't believe that.
How did you know we were leaving for Rome today?
I had to read about it in the newspapers like everyone else. Couldn't you have told me?
Misha, this is very painful for me.
How long will you be away?
I don't know. From Rome we go to Australia, and Canada, and then America.
It sounds like goodbye.
I hope not.
Do you really mean that?
Oh, Misha, if you don't know by now the feeling I have for you, you never will. That's what troubles me so much. I have to come to terms with what you were doing with your life. It's so foreign to everything I believe in.
I thought you believed as I did, as all of us do.
The end, yes. The means you use. I don't know.
All aboard!
Goodbye then, my love.
Oh, I hope not goodbye. Be careful, Misha, for my sake.
My dear, Elanora.
I'm not asleep, Fisk. Just thinking of the past. How much longer before curtain time?
I think we might start to get our makeup on.
All right. This will be the magic act of all time, if I can bring it off. To shed 25 years and look like an Italian maiden.
Not just any Italian maiden, but Juliet.
I wonder why I didn't play her when I was the right age.
All actors ask that question. I'll go. What beautiful flowers. Thank you.
Actually, I'm not the delivery boy. I saw these in the hall with Miss Eleanor's name on them, so I brought them to you. Would you be good enough to tell her somebody'd like very much to see her?
She doesn't see anybody before a performance, especially on opening night.
Would you tell her one word for me, please?
What word?
You just say to her, Misha.
Misha?
Yeah, that's the word.
You said your name was Todd?
R.J. Todd. Secret Service. My identification?
Oh. Our Secret Service here in Washington.
Yeah, Central Intelligence. Miss Elanora, it has come to the department's attention that you're still a member of a terrorist party formed in Berlin a decade ago and called the Secret Society.
I never knew it was a terrorist group until...
Until the bombing in a theater in Berlin you were acting in.
Yes. Why did you tell my dresser the word Misha?
You know him?
Yes.
Have you heard from him?
No, not in 5 years. That was in Berlin, just before I took the train to Rome.
Not since?
No. Not since. I haven't had anything to do with those people for 5 years.
Well, we have reason to believe that members of the society may be in Washington this very moment. And since you're one of them, you should know you're being watched very carefully. You are being followed.
But there's no need to do that. I mean, if they're here, I don't want to have anything to do with them.
Even if Misha were there?
If Misha is still a member of the society, then no, I would not see him.
Well, I do believe you. But I know at one time he was very important in your life.
Yes, he was. But I was a child then, I suppose. A grown-up child.
Well, even if you're so inclined to see Misha, I'm afraid that it just wouldn't be possible.
He's been arrested.
No.
He's dead.
Yes, he is. We received word from Interpol that a number of his group tried to hijack a French army bomber in order to blow up one of the French munition plants. The bomber was shot down, and neither he nor his companions lived.
They had a strange affinity for bombs.
Well, I'll be on my way, and here's my card. If any member of the society should contact you, please call me day or night. And remember, you're still being watched.
Yes. And now, I'm sorry. I have only an hour. I have to put my makeup on.
Oh, excuse me. You're wearing your own hair for the part?
Yes. I hate wigs. I'm just adding these 2 little black braids.
Yeah, braids are somehow identified with the young girl.
Yes, that's what we thought. And the 2 little braids would sort of help the illusion, you know. Hopefully.
Well, I know you'll be wonderful tonight, and I'm truly sorry I had to come here today on this business.
I almost expected it, I think.
Elanora, darling, only for you would I accept an invitation to a Washington party like this after an opening night.
We couldn't get out of it, Max. The hostess said the president and his wife would be here. I don't think they even came to the play. Tell me frankly, Max, did I overdo the girlishness of Juliet?
Oh, did you overdo? You couldn't overact if you tried. I was proud. I was crying. I was laughing. I was enjoying myself. Oh, look, there's your Romeo, Chris Michaels. I thought he made Romeo a little strong. You know, tonight he played it like Mercutio. And Mercutio played like Errol Flynn. Yeah? I must get them to tone it down tomorrow. Oh, I'll be right back.
Hello, Elanora. Congratulations. I saw the play tonight.
Helga, is it you?
Yes, it is. It has been a long time. You never came back to Berlin.
Helga, I can't believe it.
Juliet is a better part than Marguerite in Faust.
What are you doing in Washington?
I live here now with my husband. Michael, come and congratulate Elanora.
Yes, you were wonderful.
Misha.
That's right.
It's your voice. I never recognized the face.
Yes, it's the beard.
Oh, my Lord.
Helga's name is changed to Helen. I'm Michael. We are Canadians now.
I thought... I was told you died in a plane crash.
Society grew very big since you left Berlin, and they gave me a double. The double died in that crash. You were very beautiful on that stage tonight. It was an exciting evening in the theater.
Well, let us move on, Michael. There are some people I must talk to.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. I'll join you in a moment.
Don't be long.
Yes, Elanora. We are married.
Are you in Washington to do something dangerous?
Dangerous for others. Also dangerous for those who don't like the society. That French plane we had taken, we found out those who sabotaged us were 3 of our own members.
Please leave me alone, Misha.
I just wanted you to know that each of those 3 traitors received his Black Cross. None of them are alive today.
Why are you here?
Even though I married Helga, I never stopped loving you. It's been too long for me to be able to trust you, so I cannot tell you anything.
And nobody knows you're here?
That's right.
Oh, Misha, why must you go on like this? Couldn't I persuade you to give it up? Would you? For me, Misha?
Elanora, you are more lovely tonight than I even remembered you. No, I couldn't, not even for you. But perhaps you will change. Isn't that Max, your director? Well, I'm at the embassy. I hope you will call me.
Well, I couldn't get Chris over here. Our Romeo is the center of a half-dozen hopeful Juliet.
Max, are you enjoying yourself?
No, not at all.
Then why don't we go? Come on, let's get out of here.
I am at your elbow. We pick up our coats in the cloakroom.
Oh, Max, I want to make a telephone call. Would you stand in front of the booth when I get in so nobody can see me?
Miss Elanora?
Yes? Who is this?
R.J. Todd.
Oh, yes.
I'm calling to tell you that I had a little conversation with 2 of your old friends during the night, and, they sent their regards.
Oh, I see. They're all taken care of?
Well, let's not go into that right now. This isn't a safe phone. I just wanted to thank you for your help, and by the way, congratulations. The critics were unanimous about you.
Thank you for everything, Mr. Todd. Fisk, where are you?
I was just having a look at the afternoon papers. Oh, you should be very proud, my dear.
Is Max in the theater yet?
Is Max in the theater? He's been restaging the duel between Mercutio and Tybalt all day.
Oh, that Max. He can think of more ways to improve a scene.
Oh, my dear, to hear you laugh again. What a pleasure. Yesterday was a bad one, wasn't it?
And today, I can't understand it. There's such a weight has been lifted from me. I almost feel as if I really were 50. Fisk.
What is it?
My braids.
Yes, those are your braids.
Did you lay them out on my dressing table?
Oh, my dear, you know I never touch them. You take them off and put them in your makeup box. What makes you think I touched them?
Well, they're here, on the table.
But that's nothing to become so excited about. Probably after the opening last night, you undid them and forgot to put them away.
I would never have placed them like this, one on top of the other.
Well, somebody did if you didn't. And I locked your dressing room door last night after you left and unlocked it today. Is something wrong with the braids?
You don't understand. They're lying in a cross on top of each other. A black cross.
When I introduced this tale to you, I mentioned my great admiration for Elanora and of the many parts I'd seen her play. Unfortunately, I never saw her do Juliet. You see, she played it only twice. When the curtain came down on the second performance and the actors went to the wings to await their curtain calls, Elanora did not arise from the tomb. Her Juliet had really died. I shall return shortly. In her way, the beautiful Elanora loved Misha. In its way, it was a lover's story that ended unhappily. And as the prince says at the end of Romeo and Juliet, a glooming peace this morning with it brings. The sun for sorrow will not show its head. Go hence, to have more talk of these sad things. Some shall be pardoned, and some punished. For never was a story of more woe than this of Juliet and her Romeo. Our cast included Marion Seldes, Evie Juster, Earl Hammond, and Lloyd Battista. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now a preview of our next tale.
Oh, I can't. I won't. Yes, I am coming. Is this the home of Dr. Francisco Canovas? Yes. What can...
No. It is Cipriano.
Yes. I am Cipriano.
You cannot be Cipriano. He was killed. I saw him die.
I am his son.
But you were only a child. Scarcely 5 years old.
I was 20. Yesterday.
15 years. Has it been 15 years? Oh, come in. What can I do for you?
It's not what you can do for me. It's what you must do with me.
This is Tammy Grimes, inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
working Chicagoans about the way they handle their money.
I use my checking account, and I have large sums of money in my checking account because that's where my rent goes and all of my other large bills, and I make certain that I have enough money to cover those.
Is that paying you interest?
No. I get absolutely nothing.
I'll bet you're really feeling happy about that.
Yes. I do feel that way, and it's just sitting there.
What does your savings account pay?
5 3/4.
Is that enough?
No.
Suppose there was an account that pays a lot more, combines your checking and savings, and pays a higher rate, like a money fund or a CD.
The interest rate is a definite advantage. It sounds good.
Well, there is an account like that. The Money System at Bank of Ravenswood. Money System lets you write checks for any amount, pays a high yield like a money fund, and Money System is FDIC insured.
I would look into it.
Would you like the Money System phone number?
Sure, I would.
You would?
I would.
Okay, 989-3102.
989-3102?
Right.
Money System, 989-3102. This month paying over 10%, $2,500 minimum.
CBS News, this is Frank Sebetani. The Senate put the icing on President Reagan's tax cake Thursday night, voting to join the House in approving a legislative package that would...
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. In his immortal Comedy of Manners, William Congreve wrote, "Heaven hath no rage like love to hatred turned, nor hell a fury like a woman scorned." That was over 200 years ago. Have matters changed in the intervening centuries? Judge for yourself in this story, which happens today.
Mark. What is it, dear?
I thought you were sound asleep. All those pills.
Something woke me for the moment. I don't know why. I came alive so suddenly. Some alarm bell in me.
Which will never ring. You're not going to be alive.
What are you doing with that pillow?
Playing Othello to your Desdemona, my love.
No, Mark. You can't be serious. It's all just...
Yet I'll not shed your blood, nor scar that whiter skin of yours than snow. Yet you must die. Put out the light, and then put out the light. If I can quench thee. No more moving. Still as the grave. My wife. My wife.
Our mystery drama, Hell Hath No Fury, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Ian Martin and stars William Redfield. Mark Stanton and Emily Lawrence. The Wedding of a Decade. The first, a shining light of the classical theater. The second, a new, fresh, and lovely star of the screen who transcended any picture she illuminated. A public romance shared avidly by the fans that ranks with Romeo and Juliet, Eloise and Abelard, Desdemona and Othello, and which is destined to end as tragically. But to start a story, one must have a beginning, not an ending. So let's go back a few days before Emily Lawrence's sudden and tragic death. Back to a meeting between Emily's half-sister, Elspeth Whitmore, and Mark Stanton.
But who the devil? All right, doll, you better get your clothes on and be ready to scoot. I'll give you the high sign. Hand me my gown, will you? Whoever it is, they aren't going to quit. Thanks, baby. Oh, it's you. Where did you get a key, Elspeth?
One of the privileges of the family, even a half-sister.
Well, come in. Why ring the bell when you have a key?
I wanted to give you time to, put your robe on.
Well, I was just trying to snatch 40 winks.
Oh, do I know her? Didn't she used to go under the name of Tiger Tilly, the jungle cat?
Funny. Very funny.
Not to me. Or would it be to my sister? Now get rid of her, Mark. I want to talk to you. I will be in the living room on the phone, my back to the door, pretending your matinee curtain isn't coming down early. But don't think I won't sneak a look at what's your style this month, brother-in-law. B. Elspeth. Anything stirring? Oh, how much? No, that's too low. They've got to come up with 700. Well, let them stew on it. I'll be back in the office soon. Huh? Oh, wait a sec. No. No, I was just looking at a would-be rising star. Listen, if there's anything urgent, I'm at my sister's apartment. It's listed under Mark Stanton on the Rolodex, but it's still my sister's apartment. Bye.
Well, Elspeth, to what do I owe this rather surprising early afternoon visit? I thought agents were always busy during lunch hours.
Sorry to disappoint you. We take a breather now and then. Don't you ever?
What does that mean?
Well, didn't I surprise you hard at work?
Now, look, Elanora brought me a new treatment she wanted me to see.
I'll bet she did.
A screen treatment, a script.
Okay, Casanova. That's enough banter. Are we alone in this joint now?
Oh, don't tell me you want to open old books between us.
No, this is a new one. We closed the other when you married my sister.
Half-sister.
Do you have to rub it in? I'm plain, flat-chested, and no hard hat ever whistled at my legs, but I still have brains.
Who needs them when you have Emily's 36, 24, 36, and even the members of the Union League Club look up from the Wall Street Journal when she moves by?
Mark, sit down. I'm about to kick your feet from under you.
What are you talking about?
It's a pity you met me before Emily, isn't it, Mark? And needed me.
I beg your pardon.
Well, without an agent and one who cared, you were nothing but a stud. If I hadn't nursed and supported you through speech lessons, singing lessons, small parts, and nothing out of town
Now,
theater...
damn you, I may not have had much education, but I always had talent.
Oh, I'll grant you that. But you're lazy. And once you met Emily and knew she had all the looks and all the money, it was time to drop me. But don't forget Emily's money comes from being a film star. And I made her that.
Let's forget past history.
Mark, since I came back from Europe, I've been going over Emily's financial position.
But what right have you to...
I happen to be her manager as well as her agent. And I don't like what I see. Emily has never made more in her life. You have never spent more.
We have a front to keep up as two reigning stars.
Hogwash. You're a successful ham who draws suburban ladies with delusions of culture and dreams of vicarious God knows what to the theater. You make peanuts compared to Emily and spend the kind of money she makes.
A temporary loan or two. I have some pictures in the works.
Oh, come on, Mark. You couldn't draw flies to a movie theater even in an exploitation film. So, I have talked it over with Emily. And as Harry Truman used to say, the buck stops here.
What does that mean?
I'm putting Emily on an allowance, enough to take care of her needs. You can handle the apartment and the rest. But no more play money, little boy. And that's only the beginning. The next thing I'm going after is her will. The one that leaves everything to you. If anything should ever happen to my sister, I can think of better causes for her estate to serve than Mark Stanton, the heel of ham. In the elevator, all my efforts to stay calm and unruffled meeting Mark again dissipated into thin air. Thank heaven I was alone, as my knees turned to water, thinking and dreaming of him as once it had been between us. By the time I reached the ground floor, I knew I needed another session with Madame Erexo.
Why do you imagine you can ever fail? You are one of us. I have always thought one of the strongest in the coven.
I never have doubts except in one area.
Every Achilles has his vulnerable heel. Every witch her own weakness.
We must fight always against the world to hold the true faith. Come, daughter. Let us pray together. Draw the drapes while I light the candles. Now, step within the magic circle with me.
Yes. Oh, great Erictho, mother of us all, who crouch in the black shadow of your wings.
I conjure thee, form of the instrument, by Lucifer, prince of darkness, by all the stars which rule by the four elements, that we may obtain by thee the perfect issue of all our desires, which also we seek to perform without evil, without deception. We are answered.
I know what I'm doing is right. Will it turn out that way? Will you read the tarot cards for me?
I am your sister in Satan. I am at your command. Sit down while I shuffle the cards. You know what that means without asking.
The King of Coins.
A sign of ill omen. Was the question asked for yourself?
No. I will ask one for myself now.
Then cut. The Ace of Cups. That is a promise of beauty and fertility.
For me?
Why not? You are young.
Scarcely beautiful. One more question.
One only.
I'm asking it in my mind.
Cut. The card of death. The 9 of Swords.
No. Not my sister. Not my sister.
I love you, Emily.
I love you, Mark. Oh, now I feel relaxed and hungry.
Good. Elspeth was around this afternoon.
Here?
Oh, being the big business manager, saying we were spending too much money.
She's smarter than we are about things like that.
Yes, but is she really putting you on a strict allowance?
Well, I guess I'll have to go along with her. She says I'm starting to spend more than I make. Now, how is that possible?
Maybe you need a new business manager.
Oh, nobody would be better than Elspeth. Besides, she's got to make a living, too. And who would I get?
Well, how about me?
Oh, darling, you have no idea of the value of money.
No, when I'm old and penniless, and if in his infinite mercy the man upstairs saves you from looking at me anymore and snatches you upstairs for himself, Elspeth tells me she'll be my guardian.
Well, she does want me to make a new will. And it wouldn't be a bad idea. We're both so stupid about how to handle what we've got. And if anything ever should happen to me...
Oh, darling, please, I was only kidding. Let's get off this.
No, as long as we got on it, I think Elspeth has the right idea. She'd see you didn't throw it all away, so I agreed. I'm going to remake my will on Monday.
Well...
Now, I've got to wash up, and you go tell the cook to get that dinner on the table. I am famished.
Well, that tears it. Elspeth, Emily, one of you has got to go. Now, let's see. Which shall it be? Which can I get away with?
Charming fellow Mark Stanton. Matinee idol for a limited audience of aging women. His main role, Romeo. Although he has been seen with varying success critically as Orlando, Bassanio, Lysander, all Shakespearean lovers. Interesting casting when you think of it. Or as we learn about him. He might have made a better Claudius, of whom his nephew Hamlet said, that one may smile and smile again and be a villain. I'll be back shortly with Act 2. A famous epitaph on a child's grave reads, "It is so soon that I am done for. I wonder what I was begun for." That might apply to this story of Emily Stanton, or at least the plan that is forming in the mind of her husband, Mark.
The problem with murder is not to want to commit it, but how. How to commit it and not be caught. One thing I knew, it would have to be out of the city. And fortunately, we have a place up the Hudson Valley, suitably isolated. Also, by sheer luck, Emily's picture was not shooting that weekend.
Oh, what time is it, Mark? Mark?
Did you call, milady?
Oh, what on earth are you doing up at 5:30 in the morning?
Bringing the woman I adore beyond reason her orange juice. And coffee's on the way.
Oh, you angel. Thanks.
Welcome.
I'm so tired, I don't know how I'm going to make it to the studio today.
I'll call them and tell them you're not well.
No. 2 more days, and I have a whole long 3-day weekend off. I'll bounce back then.
Speaking about the weekend, how about going up to the country?
No, thanks. I want to just slump down here in bed and sleep and rest and hold in like a bear for his winter sleep.
Oh, but darling, it isn't winter, it's spring. And I want to get up to the house.
That long drive.
Well, you see, I'm worried. You know, I've got the hole dug in the fall. I've got to get that sump pump into the cellar before the spring waters flood us again. You can rest up there just as well.
I can rest here, and we can get some men to do the job.
Oh, where were they last fall when we needed them?
Can't we make it next weekend?
Well, it'd be too late by then, I'm afraid.
All right, darling. I never can refuse you anything. Everything I do is for you. Have is yours.
Except for letting your sister run our lives.
Oh, that's just money. Because neither of us know how to handle
Well, what's it for except to buy things? Well, we can enjoy them. I mean, I'd feel like a fool having to run to Elspeth for the rent or something.
Are you trying to get rid of me?
Well, of course not, darling. How could you think a thing like that?
I don't. So stop talking about it. You don't have to do that if I was dead, and I don't intend to be.
I should hope not.
Look at the time. Whoop, I've got to shower and dress and get out of here.
How about lunch?
I can't, sweetie. I have a business appointment. In the shower, a moment or two later, I wondered why I hadn't told Mark my lunch was with Elspeth. Then I decided it was better that I hadn't. And I wished I hadn't agreed to dragging up to the country house. But he's really so beautiful and so sexy and so persuasive, it's awfully hard to refuse Mark anything. If I'd only known I'd picked the wrong thing to ever refuse him, I'd never have let Elspeth talk me into what she called
having more backbone, Emily. You can't give in to everything Mark wants or asks. He's a selfish child.
That isn't true, Elspeth.
Look, honey, take it from me. I found out the hard way.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring all that up again.
All right, forget it. I've forgotten Mark that way. Plant us 2 side by side and ask any man to choose. Which way would it go?
Well, I'd never have come back from the coast a year ago if I'd known I was going to bust up a romance between you.
Emily, we've been over this ground before. You didn't bust up the romance. There wasn't any to bust up except on my side. Mark needed a good agent, and he got me. In more ways than one. So, finite, period.
I'm still sorry it hurts. I wish I could make up for it.
Well, you can. 2 ways. Draw that will making me executrix of your estate and let me budget your dough.
It seems unfair to Mark.
Listen, Emily, I don't want you to get your back up, but I get the word he has gambling debts, and if he thinks he has backing, he could go sky high. Now, just let me put the brakes on, okay? I suppose it's too much to hope that your love for that muscle-bound Greek statue you married isn't letting up any.
Mark? What would make you think a thing like that?
Oh, I don't know, just an irrational hope, I guess.
You still love him, don't you?
That isn't the point. I love you, and I'm very concerned about you.
What do you mean?
I don't know. You'd only laugh at me if I told you. It's really funny, isn't it? I mean, the genes. We both come from the same mother, but our fathers were so different. You, blonde, blue-eyed, open, uncomplicated, trusting. And me, dark, brooding, sharp-tongued. Much of this world, and yet not.
What does that mean?
I could never explain that to you in a millennium. But I am a psychic.
You mean like those funny cards you used to read and foretelling what's going to happen and things like that?
Yes, things like that. Emily, listen to me. This is a dangerous time for you. Be careful. Just be very careful.
But I don't know what you mean.
I can only see so far. I can only warn you. Just be very careful.
Now, you are scaring me.
I mean to.
Well, it isn't only you. It's just that I have the weekend off, and Mark and I are going to the country. Ellie, I really don't want to. I'm scared of the drive.
You mean because of Mom and your father?
Yes.
Emily, how many times have I told you it wasn't your fault? It was in the cards.
I was driving when they were killed.
And a drunken madman by fatal chance jumped the road divider and forced you off the road. What else could you have done? It was not your fault.
I know, but I still have nightmares about it.
You're not going to drive, are you?
I'll never drive a car again. It's just, I'm afraid even to get into one.
Now, excuse me for changing the subject, but you have to get back to the set soon. I want you to take a quick run up to my office.
Why?
Harry is there now. I had him draw up a new will for you, and I think we ought to get it signed right away.
Well, I don't know. Mark is sort of hurt.
Emily, if anything ever happens to you, I will take care of him the way he should be. You know you can trust me for that.
Emily?
Yes?
Oh, you had your eyes closed. I thought you were asleep.
That's not why my eyes were closed.
Oh, darling, come on. We've got to put things behind us.
I try. It's just... You're in the fast lane.
Oh, darling, it's late. I want to get us home.
Move over. Never travel in this lane.
All right. I'm sorry. I'll cut right into the next lane as soon as the car behind me passes. Now, please, sweetheart, I want you to relax. Just forget everything this weekend. Just play possum. Play possum. Would I have the nerve to do it? And beyond that, could I really find the how? As the hum of the car soothed both of us, and Emily appeared really to drop off to sleep, other things came to my mind. That damn cellar. Flooding every spring when the surface water unfroze and coming down the hill defeated every trick we tried to keep it out. The sump pump was the only answer. And suddenly, at that moment, although it turned my stomach, there was the answer to my bigger problem.
Elspeth, you are very early.
I know.
The coven does not meet until midnight.
I had to come. I need a special reading. I have intimations of disaster. You remember our last...
One of my gifts is total recall.
The last question I asked turned up the 9 of Swords. I asked about my sister.
Oh?
Now I want to know how soon. When?
That is not always divulged. But let us tell the cards and find out if we can. If you want.
If I want?
Remember, there is no way of stopping what has been decreed.
Has it been a good weekend, darling?
Oh, yes. I feel so rested, so relaxed.
Good.
Maybe it's just as well I came. Did you get everything done in the cellar you want?
Well, yes, I had to do some more digging, make the hole larger, but I have plenty of cement to finish up tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Well, that's Monday.
Right. I thought you could drive down tonight.
You know I won't think of ever driving again.
All right, darling, all right. I'll drive you in the morning and then drive back up. Now, come on, sweetie. I've taken off the phone so we won't be disturbed. And I'm going to carry you up to bed and tuck you in for the best sleep you've ever had in your life.
I was so tired I could hardly keep my eyes open. But some inner alarm, some nonsense voice kept jogging at me to stay awake. Until I thought it's only tension. Foolish to be afraid. I am in my beloved husband's arms. And how safe can I be?
Is she still in danger?
The 9 of Swords still threatens.
But when? How soon?
I cannot tell from the cards.
Maybe I should call the country. May I use your phone?
Of course. What danger can she be in with her husband?
Oh, it's a very long drive. You know what those roads are like. Oh, damn.
What?
A busy signal. Well, at least it means they got there safely. Still.
Wait for the mass tonight. Within this circle, more questions are answered than through the cards. Be patient.
I'll try. But I can feel death in my bones.
Yes, you must die. Put out the light, and then put out the light. If I can quench thee. No. No more moving. Still as the grave. My wife. My wife. I must have been mad, Emily, to have killed you. Because I do love you. Only that I love myself more. For money. For the need of it. What have I done? How do I cover it? Of course. The car. An accident. No. An accident with a car into the river at the Devil's Elbow. But the body must never be recovered. Then, who could prove anything? The grave is already made. Can I get away with it? Of course I can. I can get away with anything.
No! What is it, Elspeth? You interrupt the mass.
Eric thought a death has occurred. A death you prophesied. I must leave. Give me permission to leave the magic circle.
If the death is accomplished, what can you do? But go, if you must.
Well, try it again, operator. Or get me someone who can make the connection if it's out of order. This is a matter of life and death.
Shame to waste a car I love. On such a night, Troilus climbed the Athenian walls. Madness. The whole thing is madness. But there has to be a reason for Emily's death. The car smashing through the guardrail 500 feet to the river below. The car recovered, the body never. I will bury that 5 fathoms deep. And why should anyone question that Emily's body lies cemented in the well of a new sump pump planned over a year ago? So, goodbye, my favorite car.
The die is cast. The adversaries established. A murderer and a witch. By whom is justice best served? Which will prevail? If a woman has loved not wisely but too well, who can best revenge her? The majesty and justice of the law, or a kangaroo court beyond and outside the law? I'll return shortly with Act 3. Mark Stanton has deliberately murdered his wife. And he has had what seems to him a very practical means of disposing of body and suspicion, which may work for normal authority, but possibly not for his sister-in-law, since he has no idea that she is a modern witch. For the moment, he is involved with simple but furiously necessary occupations.
That looks pretty good. Pump in its well, cellar floor replaced. Who'd ever find Emily or think to look for her here? What the devil? 3 a.m. in the morning. Who? Oh, damn. Lights are on upstairs. I better answer. Gotta change first.
Well, about time.
Oh.
I always seem to be surprising you en déshabille.
Well, what do you expect at this time of night? All right, come in.
That's about the first polite thing you've said to me in months.
Oh, let's cut the funny talk. What are you doing up here in the middle of the morning?
An interesting phrase. Shouldn't it be the middle of the night?
All right. Let's bury the New York smart talk. What do you want?
To see my sister.
She isn't here.
Oh? Why not?
She had a 5 o'clock call on location for sunrise shots. So she decided to drive back last night and have the limousine take her on location this morning. What made you take a 2-hour drive out here at this time of night?
I'll tell you half of it. I was scared, if that means anything to you.
Well, it doesn't. What's the other half?
I won't tell you that yet. Although someday you just might have to learn.
I won't even pretend to understand that. Oh, excuse me. Yes. Yes, that's right. I'm Mark Stanton. What? Where? No, never mind all that. How is she? No, I'll be right down there.
What was that?
Emily. Her car went out of control at Devil's Elbow.
Oh, no.
She went through the guardrail, plunged 500 feet down into the river. The car's a total wreck.
Never mind the car. What about Emily?
Well, I haven't found her yet. The car windows were open. If she got swept down the river and into the lake, they may never find her.
You mean she's dead?
You don't have to. And what else? A plunge like that, the car totaled. What else is there to think?
Nothing. Emily is dead.
What? That's a strange way to... Oh, Elspeth, I'm sorry. This must be terrible for you, too.
It is terrible for me. But not too.
Huh? What does that mean?
I mean, you killed her.
How could you think a thing like that?
I don't think. I know. But it isn't going to do you any good. It was all for nothing.
I don't know what you mean.
You will. When I'm ready to tell you. Right now, let's go to the scene of the... What shall we call it, Mark? Let's just say... the tragedy.
Okay, boys, use the crowbars. Get those doors open. Go over the inside. Check the ignition key, huh? Oh.
You Mr. Stanton?
Yes, that's right.
I'm Mrs. Stanton's sister.
How do, ma'am? I'm sorry about this.
My wife, you think she's dead?
What can I say? A fall like that, and
what?
Well, ma'am, this here shoe. One of my men found its mate washed ashore just before the river empties into Lake Kahakawa. Right down near where the car landed, in the river, we found your sister's pocketbook. It don't look good.
Can't her body be recovered from the lake?
We'll try, but that lake bottom is soft mud, or whatever you want to call it, from all the leaves the trees have been dropping for millions of years. It's like a quicksand. Nobody who ever drowned in that lake ever was seen again.
Oh, my God.
Look, why don't you go on home, Mr. Stanton, and take your sister-in-law with you. As soon as I'm finished up here, I'll drive up. There are some questions I'll have to ask.
What do you mean, was Emily exceptionally tall?
Well, for a woman, I meant.
Actually, my sister was quite small. 2 inches shorter than I am. And I'm only 5'4".
Well, all right, yes, Emily was quite tiny, but what difference does that make?
The driver's seat was adjusted for somebody as tall as, well, say you, sir.
Oh, well, it could have been knocked back in the crash, couldn't it?
Yes, sir. It could. Was your wife wearing gloves when she left?
gloves. Why?
Driver's wheel had no fingerprints on it. I just wondered.
Oh, yes. Now I remember. Yes, I think, yes, she did have gloves.
You drive with gloves, Mr. Stanton?
Well, yes, usually. And the car is on constant maintenance at the garage.
Yes, sir. All right, just one more question for now. Were you alone in the house when the accident happened?
Oh, I suppose I must have been.
Well, I was just wondering if your sister-in-law was also here.
I arrived shortly before Emily left. I had planned to drive her into town this morning. We had some business to discuss, but when she insisted on leaving last night, I was just too tired to make the trip, and I had brought Mark a new script. Since Emily was taking Mark's car, I decided to stay, let him read the script, and we could drive in tomorrow discussing it and return it on time.
Well, I guess that closes things up for me. Sorry to have taken so much time. My condolences, Mr. Stanton. I hope we can find your wife.
He is just as certain of it as I am. You murdered Emily.
What are you saying?
The truth.
If you believe that, why did you alibi me?
I wanted to spike the sergeant's suspicions, at least temporarily.
What are you up to?
At the moment, not very much. I want to sleep on all of this. Oh, by the way, don't entertain any ideas of getting rid of me. You see, brother-in-law, dear, I happen to be exactly what you think of me. A witch. Only I am a real one. And because I am what I am, I can feel her presence in this house. If I told the police what I know, they'd search it from top to bottom.
Because of someone who claims to have ESP, they'd write you off as a nut.
Mark, you haven't a leg to stand on. On last Wednesday, when we had lunch, I arranged for Emily to change her will. It was finalized before you drove up here Friday. I am executrix and control every penny. I'm too tired to talk about it now. After I've slept on it, I'll decide your future. I suggest you get some rest to prepare for it.
I wouldn't have bet a plugged nickel I could get any sleep out of what was left of the night. But a bottle of brandy and sheer emotional exhaustion from fright put me to sleep in the library chair. The last thing I remember was a whirling confusion of surrealistic plots for disposing of Elspeth. I even finally believed what I'd always thought of her. That she was a witch.
I was sick with grief and desperately tired. But I couldn't go to sleep. Every time my eyes closed, I seemed to hear a voice. I couldn't stand it any longer. I got up, went downstairs. I saw Mark passed out in the library, a brandy bottle in his hand, and the voice was closer. The voice drew me to the cellar.
Help me.
And there, beside the furnace, I knew it at last. The fresh cement, still drying, beautifully blended and tapered into the old surface. Now I knew where my sister was. Now I knew exactly what I had to do.
I now pronounce you Elspeth Garrick Whitmore, and you, Mark Blaine Stanton, man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Home sweet home. So, you got me at last, Elspeth.
That's right, Mark. My dear husband. And no way out for you. One word from me and Sergeant Harkness would dig up that cellar and you'd spend the best part of your life in jail for murder.
I'm grateful to you, of course. But some things I still don't understand.
Oh, you will. Huppy, darling. Just give your bride a few minutes to slip into something fetching and we'll start to begin our married life. I promise you'll find me all I told you I really am. Bewitching.
I damned her under my breath for what she claimed to be. I found a longing ache for Emily and what she'd been to me. I seethed at being emasculated, at having to act like a pet poodle, at the hopelessness of my situation. I dreamed of the 1,000th plot to get rid of Elspeth. Oh, an idle dream. I'd gotten away with it once, never again. And then she called me into the bedroom.
Come, lover boy.
Oh, good Lord. No.
You didn't really believe I was a witch, did you?
You're not Elspeth. You're Emily.
I've borrowed her aspect. Does it please you?
Yes, I love you. I want you. Oh, Emily, my beloved.
Elspeth, Mark, not Emily. Only her aspect, which you will live with every moment we're at home.
Oh.
But you will not touch me, either as myself or my sister you killed.
I don't understand.
I want to be sure you can't get away with it. A good lawyer, your own natural charm, a long, bitter trial, the possibility of escape, and even if they found you guilty, there is no death penalty, so my way's better. No money, no freedom, and the remembrance every day of the crime you committed, the girl you murdered to haunt you fresh and lovely while you grow old and forgotten. This is your cell, Mark. Plush-lined, perhaps, but more confining than anything state or government could devise. And I am your jailer. Watching you die a little day by day, year by year. I've read it in your cards, traced it in your horoscope. You will have a long hell on earth before the spirit I worship welcomes you to the real hell for eternity. This is my revenge for my sister. And for myself.
As it was in the beginning, so it is now and ever shall be. Heaven hath no rage like love to hatred turned, nor hell no fury like a woman scorned. For this story there is no ending. A man bought only what he deserved. I'll be back shortly. For a while, Mark Stanton's matinee ladies wondered about his abrupt retirement. But the Gorgon who guarded him fiercely finally discouraged their attentions. Not Elspeth alone. His good looks began to fade strangely, till by the time he was 35, his haunted, gaunt face and emaciated body looked more like a man in his 70s. He eventually was committed to a state institution for the insane and died there without even an obituary to mark his passing. Mysteriously and suddenly, Elspeth died on the same day. Our cast included William Redfield, Patricia Wheel, Terry Keane, and Ken Harvey. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
And now, Mystery Theater.
E.G. Marshall. Outside the Straits of Gibraltar, to the northwest of Cadiz, lie some of Spain's most beautiful beaches, protected by island sandbars. And to the south of Cadiz, the towering mountains begin to rise, on one of which, Monte Alegre, is the hacienda which holds the heart of this story. Approaching it by car at this moment are Chad Reynolds and Elizabeth Monroe.
But you haven't told me about the Senora Escobar.
La Doña? To give her a full title? Oh, no. She's not to be mentioned.
Why not?
Because she is dead. You remember that little loggia I showed you cut into the mountain?
The wedding present.
It turned out to be her tombstone also.
Our mystery drama, The Devil's Leap, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Ian Martin and stars Mercedes McCambridge. All men love beauty in a woman. America has worshipped a long line of beauty queens, sex symbols, love goddesses. And today, as of this moment, one of the, perhaps the best loved, is Elizabeth Monroe. Sitting with her agent Mark Burns, a longtime friend, at a table at Madrid's brightest, newest, and most expensive nightclub, La Ronda.
What's the matter, Liz?
What?
You're not eating.
Oh, no, I, Oh, stop worrying about me. I'm washed out.
You shouldn't have let me book you into this place.
Oh, don't be silly. I was here for retakes on the picture, and I had this... Well, I wanted to sing again, Mark. I mean, in front of people.
Listen, you could go home, take the Hollywood bowl, and fill it and get your heart's desire. Little wine?
All right. No, I didn't mean that. I meant...
Oh, hey, you spilled it. I'm sorry.
No, I'm the one that's sorry.
Well, why did you start so and turn away like that?
I just didn't want that boy crossing the dance floor to see me.
You mean Joe College or whatever he is?
I mean Don Pedro Escobar de Villarmo.
Oh, okay. So outside of his name, what's his particular problem?
It's just that he hates me.
He's male and he hates you?
Enough to kill me. And with reason. When I think of what I once had to do to that boy, Mark, I can't stay here. Come on. I'll have to go back to my dressing room.
Okay, Liz, I'll bring the dinner back here. Why the sudden flight?
I told you, Mark. It's that boy.
Are you really afraid of him? Maybe I better...
No, not physically. It isn't like that. If he's going to be in the audience tonight, I don't want to sing.
No, that's not in the contract, Liz. 2 shows a night, dinner and supper at a queen's stipend. Not enough for you, but it's what you insisted on signing. You should be taking a rest between pictures. Who needs this?
I told you. I had an unstoppable yen to go back to my beginnings, to be with people. Something that lives and breathes and reacts so that you can feel it. It began a long time before you found me. I couldn't get anywhere at home, but here in Europe they liked me as a singer. And it was here, in Spain, in Cadiz, that I had my first really big success. What was I then? Well, not all that young, really. I was 27, I guess. You ever been in Cadiz, Mark, in the height of summer? The water is a dancing fire, sparkling 1,000 colors under that burnished sun. The skies are high and blue and cloudless, and the faces of the people shine with love and laughter. One night at dusk, one of my most insistent suitors, a party boy from the American jet set with too much money and too little else, was driving me to a weekend party at the Hacienda Monte Alegre. the home of Don Emilio Escobar de Villarmo. Oh, Chad, for heaven's sake, take it easy on the curves.
Have no fear, lady. I wouldn't risk a hair on that blonde and lovely head.
Well, I'm just a hard-working nightclub singer who's looking for a restful weekend.
I don't promise you rest at Monte Alegre. It's apt to be more fiesta. I hope.
Well, it'll be a change of scene anyway. Are we getting near it?
Yep, very soon now, around this next bend. Hey, look up there at the mountain as we go across the bridge over the gorge. You see that little loggia up there like an eagle's nest?
Yes. Oh, it looks like it's cut right out of the mountain.
It was, by Don Emilio. Wedding present for his wife. Oh, there's the most magnificent view from there. Cadiz to the north, Gibraltar to the south, and the whole Atlantic beyond the sandbars, stretching into infinity.
Ah, what a lovely wedding present.
Yeah, only backfired. Turned out to be a pretty deadly one.
Well, what do you mean?
Oh, let's drop it, Liz.
What do I call my host?
Well, if you want to be very formal, it's Senor Escobar. More intimately, or informally, Don Emilio.
Well, which do you suggest?
It's up to you. You're going to find him unbending, remote, and very much in the tradition of the Spanish Grande.
And the rest of his household?
One son. His only son, Don Pedro. His nickname is Perico. He just came back from a year as an exchange student at Princeton. That's how I met the family, through my kid brother knowing Perico. He's a strange guy. He's shy and intelligent, but well, just let's leave it. He's strange.
How old is he?
About 17, I guess. He's kind of young in a lot of ways for his age.
17? I'm surprised he's a very young son for Don Emilio because he's not that young.
Oh, well, he seems older than he is. He's had quite a bit of sadness in his life. But come on, Liz, I don't want to depress you.
You haven't told me about Senora Escobar.
La Doña. Well, she's not to be mentioned.
Oh, why not?
Because she's dead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was it recently?
No, 5 years or so ago. Look, you remember that little loggia I told you about?
The wedding present?
Oh, yeah. It turned out to be her tombstone also.
What?
The road down to it is closed up. No one goes there anymore. The natives think it's haunted. They call it El Salto de Diablo.
I mean, the Devil's Leap.
That's right. One night 5 or 6 years ago, part of the balustrade gave way, and Don Emilio's wife fell 1,000 feet down the mountain from there to her death.
Well, you're certainly making this weekend sound less and less attractive.
Well, to compensate, I guess, Don Emilio has surrounded himself ever since his wife's death with color and gaiety and young people. That's why he asked me to bring you. You'll see.
Oh, look. Oh, how gorgeous that is. I don't know how to describe it.
The famous carnations of Monte Alegre.
Oh.
Don Emilio's hobby. I suppose there isn't a color or variety he doesn't grow. They were her favorite flower. They say that when she was found, she had a blood-red one, clasped in one hand.
And that was how I first came to the Hacienda Monte Alegre, the happy mountain. And my host, Don Emilio, I found to be gracious and formal, less cold than Chad had led me to believe. And while he stood aloof from the merriment, it was not he who brought the chill with the coming of dusk, as if the ghosts of long-gone days still lurked in the shadowed halls. No, the most tragic ghost of all was the pale, intense young man with the great liquid brown eyes who hovered on the edge of the gaiety as though haunted and unbearably sad. Hello, Don Pedro.
Senorita.
We haven't had much of a chance to talk since we met.
I am not a very good talker. I saw you talking to my father.
Yes, naturally. He's my host.
Yes, but...
But what, Don Pedro?
Please, it is formal. You will call me Perico, perhaps? Please, Senorita Monroe.
All right. It's a very nice name. And I am Elizabeth.
Elisabetta.
My friends call me Liz.
I want to be your friend. Would you want to promenade in the garden before the light goes?
Oh, I'd love it. Thank you. So much smoke in here and noise, and those are two things I want to get away from.
Come with me, Senor. I mean, Liz. I must talk with you.
Even in this fading light, they are still so beautiful.
Los claveles.
I beg your pardon?
The carnations. They were my mother's favorite flower. Would you like to see where she died, Senorita Liz?
Why,
I want to show you. Because I think you should leave here tonight, now. If I asked you to, would you?
Why, Perico, I can't. I'm a guest.
You will come with me, so you will understand why you must leave here.
I went with him, almost mesmerized. I don't know why. I should have thought of danger with this strange, intense, tightly wound boy. It's like the mainspring of a watch ready to snap, like an explosion waiting to occur. But there was something so appealing about him. So I followed him. Beyond the carnations to a gap between the rocks, now boarded up by a heavy oaken door. But he veered to the left of it. And then after a moment, he moved aside a heavy rock that swung on a pivot. And we went through and down some steps in front of us until we emerged onto a flat stage that hung almost suspended in space with a summer house built against the mountain and then a balustrade guarding the drop below. And with a start in the twilight, I realized that I was on the Devil's Leap, the spot Chad had shown me from the road below. Why did you bring me here, Perico?
Because I had to warn you. There is death here, Liz. My father desires you. I could see it in his eyes.
Don Emilio? Oh, really?
I do not joke. I know my father. He kills everything he loves. And I do not want you to die as my mother died. Come here to the balustrade, and I will show you.
In the half-glow of twilight, there is something strange and terrifying about this tortured young man. What wild fancy has opened up his shyness and made him pick on Liz to bring to this deadly spot? I'll be back shortly with Act 2. Instinctively, Liz clings to the solid safety of the loggia, backed by the mountain. Invitingly outlined by the last reflected glare of the sun, which has just set, Perico stands by the low balustrade, a few scant inches from a plunge of over 1,000 feet.
You are in danger here.
From your father? Oh, I can't believe that.
Can you believe that 5 years ago, by the time I was 12, my mother lay down there, 1,200 feet down, crushed and broken on the rocks?
Yes, I've heard that she, had an accident, that the balustrade gave way.
It was no accident. My father threw her over because he had tired of her. The balustrade was broken later to make it seem like an accident.
Perico! Oh, how can you think such things about your father? You, of all people, should be able to see how your mother's death very nearly destroyed him.
Not her death. His guilt.
Well, how can I argue with you? But I am sorry for you.
Sorry for me? Why?
To live with such hate locked up inside you. Oh, look, Perico. Look down at those magnificent beaches. They're the best in all of Spain. And there are fiestas, festivals, and bullfights. And even this week, a carnival.
Oh, yes, the carnival.
Yes, and this year bigger than ever. With real sideshows and a carousel and lots of games. And a Ferris wheel.
Yes, a Ferris wheel. I've never been up in one. Could we go together? Caramba, how I would like that. Will you go with me, senorita?
Liz.
Yes, Liz. Would you?
Oh, we could have lots of excitement and fun, huh, Perico?
Magnifico. Will you let me take you with me?
I think that would be just magnifico.
And exactly what is everybody singing Magnifico about?
Don Emilio.
Perico, you know who I am?
Si, senor.
Then do me the courtesy of addressing me correctly.
Oh, yes, me. Padre.
What are you doing here? You know this place is forbidden.
How did you know I was here?
It's beside the point. You have not answered my question.
Why do you have to spoil everything? Always.
You forget yourself in front of a guest. Leave us.
It's all right, Liz. You'll be safe. I know you're here.
Perico, what do you... I must apologize for my son. I hope you will forgive him, Senorita Monroe.
There's nothing to forgive. I found him charming until...
Until I appeared, huh? Es por nada. It was not difficult to know that you were missing, and Perico is always on my mind. I had a sudden uneasiness. When I saw the rock was out of place, I thought I might find you here.
Well, I should be the one who apologizes, really, but Perico was so anxious to bring me here that I didn't want him.
I don't know if Perico brought you here or what he has been telling you.
Well, he's been telling me that he has never been to a carnival and that he would like to escort me to the one in Cadiz.
Senorita, I would not want to impose on my guests.
I've already accepted. Subject, of course, to your approval.
What can I say? I am only sorry that I am not the one to be your escort. The wind is rising. Yes, not a good place to be. You'll forgive me as a bad host, but I cannot stand this place, senorita. El Salto de Diablo. Well named.
Oh.
Senorita, what is it?
Well, that lovely red carnation. You've crushed it in your hand.
Oh? I'm sorry. It was meant for you. We will find you another on the way back.
I lay awake for a long time that night. I wondered about that long ago accident or suicide or... Yes, I wondered, too, if some guilty secret had laid its pall over this uneasy house. But washing all that out of my mind was a wave of pity for two lonely people. A proud, unbending older man and a shy, hurt boy whose world had been shattered before he'd even had time to build it. Both of them were haunted by a tragedy that should have brought them closer together, but which instead had driven them apart.
A man who is eating fire. How can it not hurt?
It doesn't seem to.
But the torch is burning the paper. See? Ayya! Look here! A donna colossal. A woman that is Miss Pat. Come, Liz, come.
It was hard to recognize this excited, well, boy. But that's what he was like. to imagine him as he was now, full of bubbling good spirits, as being the same person as the pale, retiring, tortured Perico of Monte Alegre. And as I followed him from booth to booth at the carnival, I found that I was feeling as young and as full of life and laughter as he.
Malcolm, we must ride the Ferris wheel.
We entered our little cage at the bottom of a huge wheel, and seconds later we were whirling upwards. And suddenly Perico's hand was grasping mine, his eyes darting about the carnival below, all eager and pleased. And then just as suddenly, as we stopped at the crest, his grip was agonizingly strong. What is it, Perico?
I am afraid.
Why, there's nothing to be afraid of.
It is like El Salto del Diablo. So high above.
Oh, no, forget about that.
You don't understand. It is when I am on heights, I have this. I want to throw myself over or push.
No, you're not going to fall. Not while I'm with you.
If only you could always be with me, Liz. But then nobody is. Nobody. I'm sorry.
You're sorry for what?
And yet...
There you are, you see? Now there's nothing to worry about. Here we go, down again. Everything is all right. But everything was not all right. A shadow had passed across the bright day. And something twisted in this boy sprang back like a spring released to its original form. And that challenged me. I promised myself that before I left Cadiz, I would try to banish that shadow. In the next 2 weeks, I saw a lot of Perico. We swam together from the golden beaches. We laughed and danced at fiestas. We sat entranced at the bullring. I stayed, too, at Monte Alegre a great deal, playing chess in the evening with Don Emilio, or dining at the great carved oak table while he talked of poetry, or the theater, or the past glories of Spain. But my time with father and son was mostly divided. I could not bring them together. And at the last, at the end of my singing engagement, I had to leave Monte Alegre. Suddenly, without warning, and forever. We had gone, Perico and I, that last day on a picnic far from the hacienda. It was a drowsy, lazy summer's day. And after the picnic lunch, we lay back, dozing in the shade of an orange grove.
Que dia maravilloso. I could die this moment.
Thank you for the compliment.
I mean, because I am so happy.
I am, too. What a pity it has to end.
To end?
Oh, yes, Perico. I can't be on vacation forever. I've got to leave and get back to work.
You cannot leave me. What shall I do?
Well, you go to college, find new friends.
I do not want new friends.
Well, for your father's sake.
Don't mention his name. I hate my father.
Oh, I don't think that's true.
He killed my mother.
No, I don't think that's true either.
You talked to my father. Have you asked him?
No. It's as hard to talk to him sometimes as it is to you.
To me?
Yes, to you. Even though you say we are friends.
Friends? You are not my friend, you are...
I am what?
Oh, tú eres mi vida. Y I adore you with all my heart. Te amo. Te amo. Te amo.
No, not me, Perico. Oh, no. Oh, what a fool I've been. I should have known.
Why?
Because I am so much older. No, when I've been with you, I've been thinking of you as a...
Don't say it. It is my fault. Now it's all ruined. I never meant to tell you. It's hopeless.
Perico.
Completely hopeless.
Perico, come here.
Don't touch me.
Of course I'll touch you. Come here now. There. Oh, here in my arms. Listen to me. There's nothing so terrible about love, Perico.
Would you wait for me?
That's up to you. You have so many things to finish first. There's college. And where you want to go with your life. You have a world to conquer.
If I could, I would lay at your feet.
So I think that you could. But first, conquer it. And yourself.
Then it is not hopeless.
Nothing is ever hopeless, Perico. Nothing in this whole wide world. Why did you bring me down here, Don Emilio?
I don't quite know. Except it is a place where we can be completely alone. And this is your last night in Andalusia.
At least it's before twilight. And the view is indescribably lovely.
As you are. I can tell you one reason I brought you here. I have a story to tell you before I ask you to marry me.
To marry you? But
I know. It is strange. I never thought love could come to me again. But it has.
Well, if for no other reason, for Perico's sake, I can't marry you. He's in love with me, too.
Love? A boy? A child?
Oh, no. A young man. Your child has grown up very fast, Don Emilio.
Yeah. Why must something always stand between me and the one I love? This wretched place, the home of the devil himself. Even the moon rises in blood upon it. Well, then, once again, let it rise and sink on it.
With the same sudden violence as he had earlier crushed a blood-red carnation in his hand, Don Emilio moves across the terrace towards Elizabeth Monroe, and she, in sudden and unanticipated terror, braces her back against the balustrade that is the only protection between her and the sheer drop below. I shall return shortly with Act 3. As Don Emilio moves fixedly toward where she stands at the balustrade of the terrace, 1,000 feet above the jagged rocks below, Liz's terror is only momentary. Because almost simultaneously, she sees that the Don's eyes are not fixed on her, but on the void beyond her. And instinctively, she flings herself back against him, dragging him away from the awesome drop.
No, Don Emilio, no. No, that's not the answer. That's never the answer.
Let me go.
And repeat your wife's mistake.
My wife's mistake?
Yes.
What do you know about my wife?
Nothing. Only it's obvious that between you and Perico, who should know best, neither one of you thinks that her death was an accident.
How could you know that?
I don't know that. It's only my guess. Perico thinks you pushed her to her death, and I think that you believe that Perico was the one who caused it.
Would you like to know the truth?
If it will help you and Perico.
It would be a relief to tell it to someone. And perhaps just once to be believed. She was very beautiful, Dolores. Almost as lovely as you. I loved her. How can one measure? I would have gladly died for her. And even though I was older, I thought she loved me. Then came a summer like this. 5 years ago when Perico was 12. We had gone that day to a corrida, and the matador was insolent, slim, young, careless. But Dios, he was magnificent in the ring.
And your wife, Dolores, fell in love with him.
All that summer, he was to fight in Andalusia, Cadiz, Granada, Sevilla. Sometimes she followed him. And when she didn't, they met by night. Here, in this loggia, in the shadow of my own roof.
And all this time you stood by and said nothing.
She would not hear me. I kept thinking it would end. She would see this empty, strutting pigeon for what he was and come back to me. Till at last, I knew I must end it.
You? You don't mean that Perico is right?
No. I bought this strutting peacock of a matador off, as I should have in the beginning. He walked out without a backward look.
And your wife?
One night, Dolores stole from the house down here to the Devil's Platform. I thought perhaps I don't know what was in my mind. I stumbled down here blindly, half expecting to find them together again. And on the way, I have a half memory of looking back and seeing Perico running in the shadows somewhere. But when I got here, I don't know what I might have done if I had found them. Instead, I found...
Don Emilio, you'd better finish it now that you started.
Cleanse my soul. I found myself alone under a blood-red moon till I looked over the parapet. And there, far below, she lay broken and bloodied as the moon and the carnation we found in her hand.
An accident. I mean, the balustrade was broken, wasn't it?
That had happened in the rains a day or so before.
So it was what I finally guessed. A suicide.
I might have learned to live with that. But not...
Not what? Oh, you can't think that Perico could possibly have...
We both loved her so. Anything is possible. The curse of our heritage is too much pride.
Too much pride? You think that Perico might somehow have found out about his mother, and that he...
I cannot allow myself to think such a thing. And to the best of my knowledge, he has never known, and does not to this day. Well, now, what is there left to be said? I had hoped, watching you and Perico together, and from all the times we have been together, that somehow what has been lost could be found again. I had dared to hope that you would marry me.
To bring you and Perico together?
I am not that totally unselfish or incapable of love. No. First, for yourself. Then the other. But for you to marry Perico...
Marry him? No. I'm much too old for your son. As much as I love him.
You have all his trust and confidence. And his heart.
I know, I blame myself for that.
Señorita, forget the Escobar family. There is nothing you can do for us.
Well, maybe I can. If I can face being cruel enough.
Okay?
First love is full of pain. And it is sometimes better to be cruel in order to be kind. I think perhaps what this situation needs is a new villain. Yes. That's the best thing I can do.
What are you going to do, señorita?
I'm going to help you try to find your son. Yes, who is it?
Perico.
Oh, Perico. All right, come on in.
Buenos dias, Liz. Isn't it a beautiful day? Everybody seems to be smiling. What are you doing?
Well, as you can see, I am packing.
To leave?
Yes, to leave.
But yesterday you were not planning to leave. Why now?
Oh, don't you know about women, Perico? They're just like the weather. They're subject to change without notice.
There is a man. That Chad. Or someone. You are in love with another man.
Oh, don't be silly, Perico.
Don't treat me like a child.
Well, then don't act like one.
But yesterday you said... I thought you were going to wait. I thought you loved me.
Yesterday was another day. That was sweet and amusing, and it suited my fancy. But today, I am going away. Now, will you please lift that bag off the bed for me?
Yes, of course. But I cannot understand you.
Well, then don't try. And I'm not going to apologize. Yes, I led you on. Only to find that you are not ready for love. Just as I did with your father.
My father?
Oh, yes. Did you know he asked me to marry him?
He what?
Oh, why do you act like that, Perico? Your father's lonely, too.
Well, that is his fault. He got what he wanted.
Are you so sure? Have you ever talked about it, you two?
No, and I never will. Besides, he has nothing to do with this. What matters is you and me.
Oh, there never was a you and me, Perico. Or me and your father. I'm sorry. It was a long, hot summer. It amused me to play with both of you, but now that game is over.
I will kill myself.
Oh, I hope not. Why don't you talk to your father about it first? You might learn something.
All right, I will. At least he is a man. A man you can trust. But I say one thing before I leave, Senorita Monroe. Yesterday, I say I love you. With all my heart. I take back those words. Today, with all my heart and forever, I hate you.
And I don't blame you, Perico. Right at this moment, I'm not very fond of myself. And that's the end of the story, Mark. It was the last time I saw Perico until he walked across the dance floor tonight. And that's why I fled to my dressing room with you, because I was so afraid to face him.
But the story isn't finished. What happened? Did your gamble work?
I don't even know. I haven't heard from either one of them since I left Cadiz. Oh, Lord, look at the time. I've got to get made up and ready. Would you get that for me, Mark?
Oh, sure. Yeah. Sure. She'll be ready. What? Yeah, send them in.
What is it? Is it my cue?
No, relax. You got a few minutes.
Okay.
Excuse me. Oh, thanks, Arturo. I'll handle them.
What is it?
Like about the biggest bunch of carnations I ever saw. With a note.
A note? Well, I haven't time right now. What does the note say?
I think you better read the note yourself.
Oh, dear, where's my fan? And my gloves, too.
No, you got time. They'll wait for you. Read the note.
Okay, give it to me. Let me see. Oh, dear Liz, the carnations are from my father, who has told me the whole story about how you left Monte Alegre. When I read that you were to sing at La Ronda in Madrid, I had to come to hear you. I wanted to thank you for giving me back my life and my father's. Would it be too much to hope that you might join all of us at our table afterwards? Con todo mi corazón, Perico. All of us.
There's a postscript there.
Oh, yeah. For many reasons. Mainly that I want you to meet my fiancé. Oh, Mark, I'm so glad. It worked for them.
That's your intro, baby. Better get going.
All right. Except...
What?
Oh, Mark, I'm so tired of this. The pressure and always being on. I want to be me just the way I was that summer.
Okay, Liz. We can arrange that, too. If you want to.
Oh, if I want to.
It's always been an open contract between us.
All right, then. I'm closing it right now. And we can announce our engagement when we join the Escobar.
Oh, I don't want to crowd you.
How can you get any closer? I just woke up to what I should have known all along. Yo te adoro, dear Mark. Con todo mi corazón.
The reunion with Perico and Don Emilio and the new young bride-to-be after the show was a warm and wonderful one. And Don Emilio, older and frailer now, was exalted beyond belief by the coming marriage of his son and, in a sense, his daughter. I'll be back shortly. There are some cynics who might phrase marriage as el salto de diablo, the devil's leap. I cannot answer for Perico and his bride because I lost track of them. But as for Liz and Mark, the leap was upwards, never down. Our cast included Mercedes McCambridge, Robert Dryden, Ian Martin, and Christopher Tabori. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. Still inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Here with the burning question, where the heck is Homer, Alaska? Well, Homer's where America stops and the frontier begins. Tune in each week to the End of the Road radio show on WISN. Meet some interesting people, swap some tunes, tell some stories, or just sit back and take a break at the end of the road. Now...
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. I hope you don't have any objections to pets, because we have one. In fact, we have more than one. But it's not unusual for a cat lover to have several of the furry little darlings around the house. Of course, this is the home of the Mystery Theater, which means that our household pets are anything but ordinary. So if you're allergic to cats, you might not want to meet the heroine of our little tale. No pun intended. Her name is Kitty, and she's a very charming young lady, although some people have certain doubts about her.
Last night, Professor, I found an altar in Kitty's bedroom. A what? An altar, like in a church. It had candles on it and an old statue. The statue of a cat.
And what makes that police business?
She had a guard watching the altar, Professor. A guard who tried to kill me. That's where I got these scratches on my face.
Our mystery drama, Kitty, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Henry Slessor, and stars Terry Keane. I'll be back shortly with Act One. If you've never been to the Kit Kat Club on Lower South 11th Street, take my advice and don't go. The clientele tends to be a little rough, and the neighborhood is sometimes dangerous, especially if you're 22, a dancer in the chorus line, and you've caught the eye of a hulking young man who decides to follow you.
Hi, honey.
Excuse me, I've got to get home.
I've got my car here. Why don't I give you a lift?
I'd rather take the bus.
It's a new car, right from the factory.
Why don't you test drive one of the other girls?
Because you're the one I want.
Let go of me.
Come on, honey, be nice.
Let go of me, I said.
Ow, those nails of yours. Stop it. Stop it.
Miss Methune?
Yes?
Miss Holly Methune?
No, my name is Catherine. Holly is my sister.
My name is Lieutenant Dan McKenzie.
Oh, come in, please. Holly is asleep right now. She's had a bad experience, as you undoubtedly know. However, I don't believe she wishes to prefer charges against that man.
You don't understand, Miss Methune. The charges are being preferred against her. Oh, good Lord. How many cats do you have here, miss?
8, actually. Oh, I hope you're not allergic.
Miss Methune, your sister is being charged with assault. A man named Walter Mason claims she attacked him without provocation.
Does he claim my sister was armed?
In a sense, she was. With her fingernails.
He wants her arrested because of a few scratches?
We spoke to the physician who treated Mr. Mason. He says there's no hope of saving his right eye.
Please, you wait here. Holly?
Oh, Kitty, what am I going to do?
Now, you listen to me.
When they find out that I knew this man, that I'd been to his apartment...
There is no reason to tell them that.
Kitty, I don't want to go to jail.
You are not going to be arrested, and that man is not going to hurt you. I'm going to take care of that.
How?
Just leave everything to me. Now, you go talk to the lieutenant.
Lieutenant?
Holly Methune?
Yes. I'm sorry to have kept you waiting.
Well, that's okay. I had plenty of company.
My sister is very fond of cats.
Oh, then this is your sister's place?
Yes, it is. I've only been here 2 months. I was studying dancing in New York. I came here because I couldn't find work back home.
You had better luck here, obviously.
I know it's not much of a job, that it's an awful place, but I had to do something. My sister couldn't support me.
What does she do?
She works as an assistant to Professor John Gilmore at the Museum of Natural History. He's a zoologist.
A cat specialist by any chance?
As it happens, he is. Excuse me. Hello? Yes, one moment. It's for you, Lieutenant.
Oh, thank you. Hello?
Danny, I'm at Walter Mason's apartment. I had a little trouble getting into the place.
Why?
Mason wouldn't open the door. I had to get the super to open it. And guess what?
Come on, Sam, no guessing games.
He's dead.
Dead? Are you kidding me?
He was scratched to death. Dan, this man here had his throat scratched wide open.
Sit down, Lieutenant, Mackenzie, was it?
As I told you, Professor, we're interested in your opinion of the species of cat which might possibly have made claw marks like these.
Pretty gruesome, aren't they?
Those are just photographs. The real thing was worse. The press is calling it the wildcat murder. But I'm not sure it is a wildcat.
And I'm not sure it's murder. There are several small cats whose claw prints are indistinguishable from each other.
But then you know it's a small cat?
Oh, that's obvious from the distance between scratch lines. Could have been anything from an ocelot to a margay to a jaguarundi. But frankly, it's hard to imagine any of them roaming the streets.
And what about just ordinary cats, Professor?
I beg your pardon?
Could just an ordinary house cat have done this? Perhaps if it became deranged?
Well, it's unlikely, Lieutenant. I never heard of a homicidal house cat.
But if one decided to kill, could it inflict this kind of damage?
Yes, I suppose so. The exhibit is right this way, Lieutenant. You might as well see it since you're here.
By the way, Professor, when did you hire Miss Methuen as your assistant?
Oh, about 3 months ago. Her credentials are very good. Her father was the archaeologist who found the sarcophagus.
The what?
Oh, it's right here, the star of our exhibit. Sarcophagus is a sort of ancient coffin. This one actually has a mummy inside.
Pretty small, isn't it?
Well, it's a cat.
A cat mummy?
Yes. It was unearthed at Tel Basta in Egypt 10 years ago by Albert Methuen, Kitty and Holly's father.
Was it valuable?
The only totally preserved cat mummy in existence. And very sacred.
They took their cats seriously in those days.
Maybe we ought to take them more seriously now.
Holly, I don't like the man. And I don't like why he's taking you out. Lieutenant Mackenzie is nothing but a trained police dog.
But he's not on duty tonight.
I think he is. He's still sniffing around to find out if you have any connection with Walter Mason's death.
He knows I had nothing to do with it. I was right here when it happened. There he is. And I haven't finished dressing. Kitty, would you let him in?
All right. Hello, Lieutenant. Holly will be out in a moment.
Thanks.
My friends are saying hello.
They don't seem to like me much.
They sense that you don't like them.
I don't have anything against cats.
But there is no middle ground, Lieutenant. Either you despise cats or you worship them.
Like the Egyptians?
They made the cat the most revered animal who ever lived.
The one your father found. The professor said it was the only complete mummy of a cat left in the world.
In the last century, 300,000 mummified cats were discovered in a sacred tomb. They were shipped to the farmers of England. They used them as fertilizer.
I'm ready to go.
Do you mean that Kitty isn't your sister?
Of course she is. All I said was my father adopted her because of a terrible tragedy in Egypt.
What happened?
My father and his party were digging at Tel Basta. They hit a rock layer and had to use explosives. Something went wrong, and some people were killed when the whole supply of dynamite went off.
What people?
Workers, and some nomads that were passing through the camp. That was when they found Kitty, just sort of wandering around the desert.
You mean she's Egyptian?
We don't know. She was in a state of shock. Her clothes blown off, her mind a complete blank.
Amnesia?
They said she would remember her past eventually, but she never did. It was as if she was born a grown woman.
So your father, feeling guilty, adopted her?
Yes, he took her in.
Like a stray cat.
Miss Methuen.
Yes?
Is your sister home? Holly?
No, she's out for the evening.
My name is Frenchie Davis. I used to work with Holly at the Kit Kat Club.
Please come in.
Oh, wow. Holly told me you had an awful lot of cats. I ain't seen Holly since that thing happened. Too bad about her losing her job.
Yes, it was too bad.
Holly's gonna be okay, isn't she? They won't arrest her.
She was merely defending herself.
Yeah, but you know how the cops are. They don't always know everything.
What do you mean?
Well, I read where Holly never saw this man, Walter Mason, before. But that isn't true.
Well, she may have seen him at the club, of course.
What I meant was Holly dated this Mason guy. Or didn't you know that either?
That seems very unimportant now.
Look, I don't want to get Holly into trouble.
Then why did you come?
To say goodbye. I got this terrific job offer in New York. The Broadway Musical Theater. Ain't that terrific?
Fabulous.
All I need is a loan to get me there and set me up for a few weeks. While we're in rehearsal, you know.
I see. How much of a loan?
Oh, $2,000 would be enough. I realize Holly doesn't have much money, but I figured her family might help her out.
Yes, I try to help Holly all I can.
I'll need the money right away, Miss Mithune.
And if you don't get it?
I couldn't possibly go to New York.
You take a shorter trip? To the police?
That's a rotten thing to say.
You were quite right. Holly has no money. As for myself, I haven't got a penny. I spend it all on cat food.
So that's how you're going to be, huh? I come here like a friend, and you make fun of me.
Oh, speaking of food, I wonder if you'd excuse me now. I have a large number of mouths to feed.
Listen, I wasn't going to the police before. I didn't want to get Holly in trouble. Now I don't care no more. I'll give you one last chance.
Good luck with your career, Miss Davis. In the Broadway Musical Theater.
Who does she think she is? I'll take care. What's that? Another cat. I've seen enough cats for one night. Another cat? Get out of the way. Go on. Shoot. Get out of here. What is this? I never saw so many cats in my... What's the matter with you? Ow! You touched me! No! They're attacking me! Help somebody! Help me! Help me!
It looks like Frenchie Davis will not be traveling to New York after all. Her next appearance will be not on the Broadway musical stage, but on a cold slab in the city morgue. What do you suppose the medical examiner will make of this fresh corpse? And is it the last one of its kind? We'll find out when we return with Act 2. The strange death of Frenchie Davis has proved to be a bonanza for the city's papers. Their headline writers delighted with the possibilities, one of whom wrote, Kit Kat Club Sex Kitten Clawed to Death. But for the city police and for Lieutenant Dan McKenzie, the woman's death, so much like the slaying of Walter Manson, is a puzzle that defies a rational solution. Unless, of course, the answer isn't rational.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant, that you have a problem.
Have you read about this dancer's death, Professor Gilmore?
Yes, I've read those hysterical newspaper stories. In fact, I've had offers to write one myself.
About what?
Killer cats, of course. They'd like me to say that some leopard, a tiger, is roaming the streets at night and sleeping in the park by day.
But you know better, don't you? You know it wasn't a big cat that killed Frenchie Davis.
No. These were definitely small cats.
You used the plural.
No, it's obvious. One cat could never have inflicted so many wounds and scratches on that poor woman.
You think there may be a pack of wild cats?
Lieutenant, I have no theory.
Well, even when you realize that there's a connection between Holly Mithune and Frenchie Davis?
Oh, I don't know Holly. I only know her sister.
And how well do you know her?
Frankly, not well enough. But that's something I hope to change. Well, what do you think of Abigail?
Oh, she's lovely, John. How long have you had her?
Well, the truth is, she really belongs to my landlady, but she adopted me. Don't ask me how she knew my specialty.
Cats know everything.
Sometimes I think they do. Oh, here's your coffee. And a saucer of milk for Abigail. You know, I realized something this morning, Kitty. You and that sarcophagus have never been apart.
Whatever do you mean?
I was writing a piece about Bastet for the Review, describing its history since your father dug it up.
And?
And I realized that your travels and Bastet's coincide. For instance, when the mummy was in the Cairo Museum, didn't you live in Cairo?
Oh, that was natural since my adopted father was there.
But when it moved to the British Museum, you went to live in London. Your father didn't.
Oh, he was ill then. He was sent to that clinic in the States.
And when I met you in New York, that was when Bastet had been shipped over to the Metropolitan.
And that's where you hired me to follow you here.
Well, I'm sorry to say the chain will be broken.
What do you mean?
I've been asked to bring the exhibit to the Chicago Museum.
But I thought it was going to be on permanent exhibit here. Didn't you tell me that?
Oh, I thought so. But the old controversy with the Egyptian government about who owns Bastet has risen again. We've decided to keep the exhibit circulating until the issue is settled.
Oh, but you can't do that. You can't let the... would you excuse me a moment? I want to call my sister to see if she's all right.
Oh, I thought she was out with that policeman.
That's what worries me. I'll call from your bedroom.
Would you like to come in for a while, Dan?
Oh, thanks.
Have a seat and relax, if you don't mind the cat.
As long as they don't mind me.
Excuse me. Hello? Oh, hi, Kitty. Yes, of course. 1 second. Dan, would you mind if I took this call in the kitchen? It's Kitty, and she sounds a little bit upset.
Well, sure, go ahead.
I'll put some coffee on at the same time.
That's fine with me. Now, this may be a very good time for a little exploring. So this is Kitty's bedroom. Yeah, I thought so. Pictures of cats all over the place. Well, let's see what she's got in this closet. Yeah, locked. Now, why would Kitty lock a clothes closet? Well, let's see if I'm as good a lock picker as I used to be. There. That was too easy. What the heck? It's not a clothes closet at all. It's more like an altar. Candles and a statue.
Hey, get off me! Crazy little... Stop it! Get away! I don't want to do this, but I will if I have to.
Dan? What happened?
I'm sorry, Holly, but this damn cat attacked me.
You're bleeding.
Yeah.
Your face is all scratched.
It wanted to kill me. That's why I had to do it. That's why I had to. He hit it with that chair.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry, Holly. I really am. I don't like to hurt animals. I was just trying to save myself.
Hello?
Holly, it's John Gilmore. Something's happened here. Something's happened to your sister.
But I was just talking to her.
Yes, and a moment later, she collapsed.
Thanks for meeting me for breakfast, Professor. It's really important.
I'm just having coffee, Lieutenant. As it happens, I have another date for breakfast. Now, what's this all about?
It's about Catherine Methune.
Go ahead.
I hate to say this, Professor, but I think your assistant, Kitty, is mentally disturbed.
I thought you were a cop, Mr. Mackenzie, not a psychiatrist.
Last night, I found an altar in Kitty's bedroom.
A what?
An altar, like in a church. It had candles on it and an old statue. The statue of a cat.
And what makes that police business?
She had a guard watching the altar, Professor. A guard who tried to kill me. That's where I got these scratches on my face.
If that's all you have to tell me, Lieutenant, I think I'll skip the coffee, too.
Don't worry, Abigail. I'll make your breakfast, too. But I can't stay very long. I have other mouths to feed.
Kitty.
Well, where have you been?
I went to meet a detective.
He did what?
He claims there was another assault with intent to kill. He said the assault took place in your house by one of your pets.
That's insane. John, my cats wouldn't hurt anyone. Cats are all gentle creatures.
Well, I told him he was wrong, Kitty, but the man has a fixation.
I've got to go.
Wait, Kitty, we have to talk about this.
I have to go home and see what's happened.
I don't know how it happened, Kitty. I was just putting up some coffee and I heard these horrible noises from your bedroom.
Where is Lavinia?
Dead.
Oh, Master of Mercy, carry her soul to heaven. That policeman killed her, didn't he?
Yes.
And her body? Her body, Holly. Where is it?
I was afraid. I called the ASPCA. They took her.
In ancient Egypt, do you know what happened to someone who caused the death of a cat?
Well, Sam, you're finally going to see all those pussy cats.
I can't wait.
Won't you come in, gentlemen?
This is Lieutenant Sam Rodman, Miss Methuen.
How do you do?
I'm sorry Holly couldn't be here. She had an audition downtown. May I offer you anything?
Miss Methuen, in case I didn't make myself clear, this is official business.
My, how serious.
To put it bluntly, I'm here to ask if you had any part in the slaying of Mr. Walter Mason, or in the death of a woman called Francine Jelinek, who called herself Frenchie Davis.
For heaven's sake, Lieutenant.
I'm not suggesting that you committed these crimes personally, only that you were responsible for them.
Responsible? How?
I'm suggesting, Miss Methuen, that you have the ability to train animals, cats, to commit such crimes upon your command.
Oh, Lieutenant, how funny you are. Do you really think these soft, gentle, loving creatures can be made to commit murder?
When you want them to. Yes.
Oh. Did you hear that, Demetrius? You're a mad killer. And you, Nefertiti, you who hasn't the heart to kill a mouse, you're a killer, too. Ptolemy, Cleo, did you hear what the man said about you?
Miss Methuen.
Yes, Lieutenant.
I just want you to know that I know, and that I intend to find some way to prove it. So keep a leash on your pets.
I don't know, Dan. It sounded a little bit reasonable when you told me, but seeing that woman and those cute little pussycats...
They had their claws sheathed, Sam. So did the woman.
Oh, hey, isn't that the sister coming?
Oh, yes. Holly.
Oh, hello, Dan.
I stopped by to see if you were home. Your sister said you had an audition.
Me and the rest of the dancers in this town. P.S. I didn't get the job.
Oh, I'm sorry. Would it help if I bought you a drink? I'm off duty as of now.
I would love a drink.
Sam, go on without me, okay?
Oh, you single guys. Cat's committing murder. Boy, I'd like to see the chief's face when he hears that one. Now, what about those screwy names? Demetrius, Nefertiti. What the heck was that? A Pete's sake. One of the cats is in the car. Hey, get off of me. Stop it. Get off of me. You're trying to...
And so those soft, gentle, loving creatures have been responsible for death number 3. You can imagine what Lieutenant Dan Mackenzie is going to feel when he learns that his friend Sam lies dead in the wreckage of his car with strange claw marks on the back of his neck. But Dan Mackenzie escaped the same fate, which means we'll learn what he does about Kitty in Act 3. The body of Lieutenant Sam Rodman has been taken to the city morgue. The family of Sam Rodman has been informed of the tragedy. As yet, no one knows that Sam died in the honorable performance of his duties, that he was killed trying to prevent a murderer from committing still another crime. But one man knows the truth, and Lieutenant Dan McKenzie is trying hard to make another man face it.
Look at him, Professor. Look hard.
I'm looking, Lieutenant.
You must be used to seeing those by now. Those claw marks.
You think it's another cat murder?
The cat was the weapon, like a gun or knife. I'm not blaming the weapon.
Lieutenant, I just can't believe such a far-fetched theory.
So far, I can't prove it, Professor. But there's one thing I can do. I can destroy her weapons.
John, are you sure? He really intends to harm my cat?
Well, I don't know what he's planning exactly, but he means to take some action, Kitty. Now, he really believes this.
And what about you? What do you believe? Can't you answer me?
There are things I don't understand. Things I didn't want to ask you, Kitty, not until I thought I had the right.
And when would you have that right?
When I knew I was in love with you.
All right, John. You may see the altar.
Good Lord.
Yes, John. It's as old as you think it is.
It's a Lebanese sculpture. Incredibly valuable, Kitty. You don't really worship this thing.
Does that convince you that I'm mad?
No.
The lieutenant thinks that explosion in the desert was responsible for my aberration.
Because of your amnesia?
There was no amnesia, John.
What?
Amnesia means forgetting. I forgot nothing. The reason I had no memory of the past when they found me at Bubastis, at the place they now call Tel Basta, is that I had no past.
Oh, come on, Kitty.
I had no memories. As a woman.
What are you talking about?
Before then, before that desecration, I was Bastet.
Kitty.
This human form of mine is only the incarnation of the soul which escaped the sarcophagus when the man who called himself my father removed it from the sacred tomb. This is why I have followed the mummy everywhere. I can't be parted from it. If I did, my human life would surely end.
Kitty, please listen.
John, you can help me. You say you're in love with me. That means you want to help me, doesn't it?
Yes, I will. We'll talk to somebody, someone who understands these
You mean
things.
a doctor, of course. No, John. I know the cure for my disease. The prescription is simple. Help me to complete this endless search for my own soul. Give me Bastet. Give her to me.
Give you the mummy? From the museum?
Only the mummy, not the sarcophagus. The sarcophagus is stone. Bastet is life.
Kitty, it isn't mine to give.
No one would know. You don't exhibit the mummy, only its coffin.
Someone's at the door, Kitty.
Miss Methuen, I'm sorry to disturb you, but again, this is official business.
What do you want here? Who are these men?
I have here a warrant from the Board of Health requiring the impounding of the animals you've been keeping here in violation of Code 17, Section 10.
What's this all about,
John,
Lieutenant?
stop them. They're going to take away my cat.
All right, boys. Round them up and be careful. Make sure those gloves are on.
You cannot do this, John. Stop them.
You can read the order yourself, Professor. It's all legal.
No! You stop! You don't touch them! Leave them alone! They are my pets! My friends!
Yes, Miss Methuen. I know how important they are to you.
I won't let you do this.
Why don't you order them to attack?
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Oh, Kitty, I'm so sorry, but how could he have done such a thing? By what right?
He obtained a warrant. on some spurious ground. I warned you about him, Holly.
But I like him, Kitty. I really do.
You will never see him again.
Oh, please don't ask me to do that. You know I hate not to do what you ask me, but this is different.
Is it?
I have so little in this world, Kitty. Just him.
Holly, Lieutenant Mackenzie doesn't care for you. You are just an element in his case against me. Nothing more. Now, look at me.
No, I won't.
You can't help yourself, Holly. Now, that's better. Close your eyes. That's right. And now, if you're very good, I'll let you see your police dog one more time. Tonight.
Kitty, for God's sake, I can't let you do this.
And I never want to see you again.
Kitty, wait! Kitty!
I had to do it. I didn't know how else to stop your sister.
It's just not true, Dan. They're just cats. Ordinary cats.
Maybe the cats are ordinary. Your sister isn't.
But how could she do it?
I don't know.
You think she sent a cat to kill Walter Mason? That she could make the cat understand where to go, what to do?
Somehow she did. And we know why she did it.
For me.
Then she did the same to your friend from the Kit Kat Club. I don't know that reason yet. And then there was Sam.
Sit closer, Dan. Put your arm around me.
Holly, your sister's dangerous. That's why I had to do what I did. Get rid of the murder weapons. All of them.
Holly! Holly! Stop it, for Pete's sake! Holly, don't make me do this! Don't make me hit you!
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
Dad, what happened to me? What was I doing?
It's all right, Holly.
I tried to scratch your eyes out.
No, Holly. It wasn't you. It was Kitty. You were just the only cat she had left.
Do you think that's her?
Maybe she wants to find out how things went. Hello.
Who's this?
Was that you, Professor? Well, it's Dan Mackenzie.
Oh, Mackenzie, thank the Lord. Listen, my cat, Abigail, tried to kill me. My own pet. At least I thought she was. She crawled up onto my chest. She's done that 100 times. But this time, Mackenzie, I'm almost ready to believe you.
You can believe it, Professor. The problem now is to prove it.
Or at least I know what Kitty is after. Lieutenant, she wants the mummy of the cat. She broke the exhibit case tonight attempting to steal it. Maybe she thought I'd let her get away with it, but I didn't. I couldn't.
What are you going to do about it?
I'm not preferring charges, if that's what you mean. But tomorrow morning, I'm taking that mummy away to Chicago.
Waiter, a vodka martini, nice and dry.
Coming right up. Here's your menu, sir.
Oh, thank you.
I love to eat on trains, don't you?
Kitty.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to startle you.
How did you know I was here?
I just knew.
Because cats know everything?
You told me you were leaving for Chicago, that the whole exhibit was moving, including Bastet.
Kitty, why did you do this?
Not for the reason you think.
What reason?
The one I told you, of course. That I had to be near Bastet. That Bastet was my life. That was only poetic license, of course. I didn't mean it literally.
Didn't you?
But there is someone I have to be near. It isn't the dried-up mummy of a creature dead for thousands of years. It's you, John.
I see.
Last night, I realized what was truly important to me. Being with you, never leaving your side. Oh, John, I love you. I don't want to be without you. I'll do anything you say to make that possible.
Anything?
If you want me to see a doctor about this obsession of mine, I'll do that, too.
Here you are, sir. Nice and dry. Should I make that 2?
No. There's still a table for 1.
Yes, sir.
John, what is it? You can't have changed the way you feel.
Do you know something, Kitty? I almost needed a doctor myself last night. My cat, Abigail, went mad. She tried to kill me. She walked on my chest up to my face and looked down at me with your eyes.
Damn you. I hope I never see you again. Please, can you tell me where the baggage car is?
Last car of the train, miss.
Thank you.
You can't get in there, though.
Oh, I have to get in. There's something in my luggage I need.
You have to wait until we unload in Chicago. Baggage car stays locked until then.
But this is important. It's some medicine I have to take.
Should have carried it with you, miss.
But I'm ill. I must have it. Now, couldn't you help me?
Well, if it's an emergency, I guess I could get her open for you. Follow me. Now, you just tell me what bag looks like, and I'll see if I can find it. Might take a while, though.
Don't bother. I can do it much faster.
An awful lot of bags in here, miss.
It's a crate. It has the name of a museum on it.
A museum? I thought you said it was your luggage.
I work for the museum, please. Let me alone and I'll find it.
I can't do that, miss.
Get out of my way.
Hey, look out! You're knocking over those crates.
I have to find it. Bastet, where are you?
Miss, look out. There are animals in there.
A dog.
Miss, look out.
Bastet, protect me.
Miss, look out.
No.
I'm really sorry about this, Professor, but there was nothing I could do. Nothing.
Yes, I understand.
That dog jumped on her. I thought he was going to tear her throat out, and then she went right out the door.
I'm sure it wasn't your fault in any way.
The lady who owns the dog, she said he never attacked anyone in his life.
Well, I'm sure it was just instinct.
What I want to know is what your friend was trying to do in the baggage compartment. What made her try to open all those crates?
Curiosity, I guess.
I'm really sorry about all this, Holly.
Oh, it's horrible. It's just horrible.
But at least it's over. Come on, I think you have to get out of this place. It'll do you good.
Yes. I want to get out of this apartment. I can't bear to be here. Not with all these reminders of Kitty. Dan, I just can't believe she's dead.
Yes. Only 8 more lives to go.
So curiosity has killed the cat, just as the old saying has it. There are so many things that have been said about cats, but I like the definition of Oliver Herford. Cat, a pygmy lion who loves mice, hates dogs, and patronizes human beings. Well, the cat named Kitty will trouble humans no more, unless Dan Mackenzie is right, and Bastet appears again in still another form. Have you looked closely at your lady friends lately? I'll be back with a final word. We hope you've enjoyed the story of Kitty Methuen and her ferocious felines, and that the cat lovers among you haven't been offended by the terrible deeds her little friends performed. It's all in the spirit of the Radio Mystery Theater, where even the house pets can become creatures of horror. But that's our house, and we invite you to return often. Our cast included Terry Keane, Catherine Byers, Russell Horton, and Bob Caliban. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
We have this handkerchief, Miss Merriweather.
It isn't mine.
It was found on the floor near his body.
I tell you, it isn't mine.
It has your initials on it, M.M.
But it isn't mine.
It's an expensive handkerchief. You're a lady who can afford expensive clothing and accessories.
Lieutenant, it's... What can I say to you? It's circumstantial. It's hearsay, all of this. Rumor, innuendo. It's... Oh, please, I'm innocent.
But the handkerchief is definite, material, physical. It's here.
But it isn't mine. You can't prove it's mine. I see. Because it's an expensive handkerchief that has my initials on it. I have to prove that it isn't mine. But how could I do that? How could I possibly prove that I never bought that handkerchief? Or that no one ever gave it to me? Or... It isn't right. It isn't fair.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.